my God.
We're in for a hell of a Jess episode. I can feel it.
Oh, good.
I can feel it.
You
ready?
I smell good.
You ready? We ready?
Yeah.
We ready?
Why have you guys not complimented me on how good I smell?
You smell so good.
We ready?
Yes.
You guys also didn't notice anything different about me.
Can I hit it?
It is what it is.
Can I hit the note?
Do it. Just do it.
Live from Fresno, California. It's the podcast that might have 105 fever. It's the Do-Over Podcast. With
105, I'd be dead, wouldn't I?
Yeah, because you're killing it. You're killing it, girl.
Maybe. Maybe you'd be dead. I don't know.
Okay.
But it is the Do-Over Podcast. With us today, very special people. We have, yes. We have our Jess with the best hair. We have Drew.
Looking good right now.
Drew rocking a muscle tee today. Drew
Hi.
rocking the muscle tee today.
The muscle tee is under his tee. Remember he has his
Well,
tank top.
he's got the muscle tee on, and then he's got the beater.
Yeah, I got the beater.
He got the beater.
Yeah.
Is that like okay to say, or are people pissed
People
about?
aren't saying that
that's why
anymore.
you just cut the first half off, and you just leave it a beater. You know, then it's gender neutral. You
Yeah,
can
if
be
you just
beating
call
anybody.
it a beater.
You could
Yeah,
be beating
it's okay.
yourself off.
Yeah, there you go. And then very special guest, we got the one and only Riz Cardo.
Riz Cardo! Dude, Riz Cardo has the most purple car I have ever seen in my whole life.
It's very exhibit pimp my ride. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
And I'm like,
listen, dog.
I'm like, did you get that thing wrapped? He's like, yeah, dude. And I was like,
Yeah.
no wonder you're Riz Cardo, bro.
Wrapped in that royal purple paint job. You know what I'm saying, dog? X to the ibit.
Should I wrap the Kia?
Yes.
Were you planning on doing that, or?
Bubble wrap it.
But I was thinking it'd be cute if it was pink. Don't you think? A pink Kia?
I think if you go pink, I think you should just progressively work to being blonde so you can be legally blonde.
Girl, my hair literally fell out. That's why it looks like this.
I know, but just think, but like, you can't go pink and goth. That doesn't work. But
it's
pink
called,
and blonde.
My checkered Vans used to be pink and black. What do you mean?
I don't
It's
buy
very
it.
emo.
I don't buy it. We're opening the break with this. Can pink and goth be a thing, Drew?
Yeah.
We'll ask you first.
Dude, totally. Yeah, you've seen goth girls like put splashes of pink. What's the girl's name from Monster High?
Yeah.
Draculora.
Laura.
She's a goth and she likes pink.
She's goth and she's all pink.
Look at Drew knowing some Monster High lore.
Dude, I have
Knows
little
ball.
girls.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now here's a guy who knows ball.
They acted like he don't know ball.
But like,
he
at
knows
what point
ball.
does goth become emo?
I think they're kind of hand in hand.
And at what
I think
point-
they're subgenres of each other. It's like,
Yeah.
so have you seen the thing on cybergoth?
No.
Yes.
Have you?
Well, I've seen the people under like the
Yeah.
freeway dancing.
Yeah.
That's cybergoth.
Cybergoth is one of the craziest things. There's a guy that breaks down why like the goths hate the cybergoths.
Ooh.
And then there's like infighting in the goth community.
What we
You
need
know
is
what I
like
mean?
what we need is like Roadkill Romeo and like I'm trying to think of like a goth Juliet name.
You know what my MySpace name used to be?
Please tell us.
Jessica Jolly Rancher TM.
I love it. Well, hang on. What was the profile
Jessica
song?
Jolly Rancher? Trademarked?
TM. The Midnight. What was the song for the profile though?
Look at her. Look at her.
We have to
Look
know.
at her.
We have
Look
to
at her.
know. She's dying.
It was I set my friends on fire. What rhymes with orange?
I set my friends on fire. What rhymes with orange?
Have you heard
Orange.
that?
No.
We can't play it. Probably.
Fucking Jess, dude. Last night, she hits us up at midnight.
I'm asleep, by
Yeah,
the way.
I knew.
And
you
she goes
were.
like this. Group vote everybody. Chris is like really sick. And I got like a little throat thing, but like it's not a big deal, but it's like your guys is immediately Orc's like, yeah, I don't care. And I was like, yeah.
Well, yeah, he shouldn't care. He's all the way over there.
I was like, yeah, I don't mind either.
If anybody should care, it's Ricardo.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Homeboy's in the cough chair.
And then I'm like, if you're sick and you're not up for it, you don't need to come in. I'll just make fun of you just a little bit. Not a lot of it.
Like a Starbucks splash of it.
She rolls in and she also said, Chris is like coughing so much he's puking. Like, what the fuck?
It's so weird. I've never seen anything.
What do you mean?
Like he's coughing so hard. It's like,
So have you, I'm sure you've heard him throw up before. Okay. He makes this sound. I'm not going to do it right, but he goes, he, like, it's like, I don't know. I don't, it's like a lamb. It's like, yeah. And so I'll hear him like all night. The other night, we did not sleep at all because he was like, and I'm like,
yeah, it's like those long coughs, those exaggerated.
And then he'll like come in and I flew up a little. I flew up.
Everybody knows when a man throws up, he really froze up.
Well, he flew up and I said, like, are you nauseous? Like, do you have a stomach thing? And he goes, no, I just coughed too hard. I like gagged. And I've never done that. Queen of not having a gag reflex. High five.
Really on it with the sounders today.
I've never done that. So this was like new territory for me and I don't love it.
So like if we were like, would that trigger anything?
I have a metaphobia.
No, I did it myself.
I'm literally afraid of throwing up.
She gets pukey about boogers.
Stop.
And circle things.
That is
sometimes boogers are circle things.
What in the most cartoon having ass boogers are you picking, dog? Look, it's a sour Skittle.
No, like
key lime.
You know, sometimes
they're not ever perfectly circle.
like round.
Anyways,
this is a great start to the episode, guys. So I'm very proud of you.
Jess walks in and she's like, and we've had like 5 members of our Patreon already roll through and get a shirt.
Shout out Ben's because this podcast runs on Dunkin.
Yeah, we got some Dunkin' Donuts.
Can't show you, but
everything's good. You know, we got these new solid mic arms, Elliot.
They are very nice. They are very nice. Installed 2 of them myself.
Yeah. And then I'm like, hey, those are nice, huh, Jess? She's like, I don't care. Like, you know what? Here's another story. Oh my
God.
You know what? Let him talk. It's his turn. It's his turn now.
What did I say
Jess, it's his turn now.
What did I say to Ricardo? I said, how long is it going to take for a rant? And he said, in the beginning.
Oh, it's not a rant. It's a disappointment.
Oh.
So
here's another one, Elliot.
Jess and Elliot go to a concert go to a concert on Friday. Jess gets recognized. Okay. The girl's like, oh my God, I love you. I miss the Drew show.
Mind you, my brother thought that was the coolest thing. He was like, how often does that happen?
Are you famous?
I was like, it doesn't.
Is my sister famous?
It doesn't happen.
And I'm like, yo, cool. Well, she misses you. Did you tell her we have a podcast? She's like, no. She is such a hater.
She's low-key our biggest hater.
She like rolls in,
low-key.
does this podcast.
It's high-key.
It's high.
Does not promote, does not tell people, embarrassed of it. Like what the fuck?
You can't just
dude?
throw it on like the story.
Yeah, can't share anything. I don't understand, man.
Like even the little thumbnails, you can't like
It makes me sad.
Listen.
It hurts. It hurts my feelings.
Listen.
It hurts my feelings.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it
You're
does.
Funny.
I'm funny. I'm articulating my feelings.
Listen.
It hurts my feelings.
Okay, let me tell you something.
Like
about
I throw
your
the
feelings.
thumbnail.
What are you going to tell me?
About your feelings? They're not valid. That's
that's where I thought we were going with
that
this.
is not your truth. Okay, my truth is
and like literally the vibes are not here.
Listen, okay, how I've talked about this before. Being on a podcast is embarrassing.
It's only as embarrassing as you make it.
And being a female amongst men, a female specifically that doesn't like men, I'm a hypocrite.
No, it just means you're opening the bridge. You're that bridge of male hate to woman love.
Oh, thank God. That's everything I've ever worked for, is being the bridge.
We need
the bridge of Eldon. Isn't that a thing?
Close, yeah. There's a tree called Eldon. There's a ring called Eldon.
Oh, Eldon.
My grandpa's name was Eldon. That's pretty cool. What a name.
I think there was a
Old
Pops.
people names? Can we talk about this?
We can talk about it. Take it away.
What the hell? Have you met a baby named Eldon? What is that?
I know an older man named Eldon.
Yeah, that was my grandpa's name was
I
Eldon.
think we need to bring back some old school names, like a Margaret.
The old names, the old names need to come back, bro.
I agree.
Maddie's name is Margaret.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why isn't she going as like Marge?
I don't think it's as sexy to be a Marge.
Yeah,
Are you sure?
yeah.
The Marge Barge? there's your trademark.
But
You don't want to hop on the Marge Barge? I would hop on the Marge Barge.
I'm
That sounds
sweating.
fun.
I don't know if we're supposed to talk about her real name.
no, I know. But
Well, I know, but I just did.
you don't know her last name. I don't even know if I know her last
I'm
name.
just saying in the sense, like, if you have a Margaret or a Maddie going as
Yeah.
a Margaret, you should go as Marge. Marge is fun.
Marge is fun.
Marge is fun.
Marge,
What about Gretchen?
Oh, God.
what about the Chucks?
I like Chuck.
Where's the Chuck?
I like Chuck.
And-
You know, what's wrong with the good old-fashioned Jack?
Yeah.
When was the last time
There's-
you met a Jack?
There are a lot of Jacks.
There's not a lot of
now.
Jacks.
I have a question.
I got an answer.
So this is probably, it's right around the time I got sober, probably like a year after. So 16 years ago.
Okay.
I was working at Home Goods, right?
You were?
Yeah.
That's kind of gay. I like that.
Yeah. Okay.
I like that.
It's not quite Trader Joe's, but it's...
It's almost
No,
there.
they hired me to like do the money stuff.
Oh, you weren't like at the cash register?
No, I was in
Oh.
the back.
Okay, not
back
as
house.
gay.
Yeah, not as gay. But they would like have me help like do the back office stuff, and
Okay, yeah.
they would help me like or have me like unpack things and help them. So there's like 3 girls, and one of them is pregnant. And I don't even know how it came up. It was like, oh, it's going to be a boy. And I'm like, oh, you know, it's a really cool name. I'm like Malachi. Right.
That is a cool name.
Or what was the other one? It's Mordecai,
Yeah.
Malachi, like names
Mordecai,
like that are tight. She's like, we're thinking Brayden. And then all of them were like, oh, I love Brayden. What about like Jaden? And they're like, oh my God.
Y'all
I
don't even know
love-
about Aiden.
What about Aiden? What about Aiden? Oh
Or-
my God.
And Caden.
There is
Yeah.
like a bazillion Aidens, Cadens, Jadens, Braydens. Like
Oh, it's horrendous.
it's for a probably
yeah.
10-year period.
Yeah. It's like disgusting.
What is up with
If
I
that?
that's
feel
your
like if
name.
you have one of the Aidens, you have to be a great athlete.
You have to be.
Like
because
what is up
The
with
name's
that
a little
though?
corny. Little corny.
It
Like
is.
to you, does that sound
No.
like if you're
I love weird names though.
like what?
Like
What about like Zelda?
I wouldn't mind that.
I like a Zelda, but Zelda is actually kind of like an old name,
Yeah.
like an
Yeah.
old person's
But it's
name.
Like I love the name Matilda. I like
Not
like-
only a great movie, a great name.
and like I love the name Tabitha. Chris thinks I'm so disgusting. Every time I say a name, he's
I
like,
knew a
"That's
Tabitha
disgusting."
once.
I like the name. And like my grandma's name is Maxine, and everyone calls her Max. I think that is so cute.
What about Shelly? You like a Shelly?
You know what? One of my favorite clients' names is Shelly, so I have a good like relationship with that.
Shelly
name.
feels like a fun blonde.
Shelly is a fun blonde.
Yeah.
I do like that name a lot.
What
I
about
don't know.
Hmm. What about a Cindy? When was the last time you
No.
met a Cindy?
Who have you seen a baby named Cindy? This is what doesn't make sense to me. I don't get how people have a baby and name it like Gertrude. But then I get Gertrude as
Okay.
an old lady.
What about like
Gertrude is a senior citizen name.
but that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. But
yeah.
how do you name a baby Gertrude?
Gertie?
But then
little
some-
Gert?
Or
Little
like some
Gertie?
people-
Hey, what's up, little Gert?
Or they have names like Mackenzie. Okay,
McKinsley.
that makes sense as a baby. But then as an old lady,
Hey, McKinsley.
you know what I mean? Like the Lee names really piss me off. I get pissed all the way
What do you mean?
off. Like everything ends with Lee. Like
Jamie Lee.
or like, you know, it could be like Studio Lee because like Drew
Studio
Lee.
Lee.
Yeah.
Drew Lee, and it's always Leigh.
Leig lie. Lie.
Like those names just piss me off.
If you were to have
Speak your truth, queen.
if you were gonna have a baby in like a week, what would you name?
Come on, you already know.
Dude.
It's always going to be...
Dude McCool.
If I were to ever have a son, it'd be Dude McCool.
Okay, do not have a kid.
if
Don't
I-
procreate.
You know what my brother's name is? You talk about old names. It's a traditional name for
Thurman?
his. Herman.
Oh, I was close.
He goes by David, but his first name is Herman.
Boo.
See, I would go. You have to go by Herman. You
And
have
then
to.
I will give a shout out to a very funny show that didn't give its due, Herman's Head. And this was on Fox way back in the day, probably before you were born. And it was like a dude, right? But then it was like Inside Out before Inside Out.
Oh, okay.
Who remembers Herman's Head? Does anyone remember Herman's Head?
Herman's Head sounds like a porn.
Oh, hang on. I was trying to do crickets there.
How does no one remember Herman's Head, dude? It was Inside Out before Inside Out. That's what yeah, see? Pixie Candy loved Herman's Head. Thank you very much.
Ew.
Validation.
Bob, I did figure out Colleen's government name.
Oh, yeah?
I did.
Throw it out.
I can't.
Why?
Doxer.
I can't.
Wait, hold on. Mute us real quick.
I
Just
can't.
mute us
I
real
can't
quick.
tell you.
I'm muted.
We're unmuted. We got a lot to talk about. Jesselyn. Ew.
That's disgusting.
All right. Well, since we went on a 20-minute cold open, I want to just cover a couple of quick little things. Of course, Taps and Takes available now on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcast. Also, thank you, Grogs, the Sierras, Horn, Aqua Infusions. We love them very much. And you can leave us a call at 559-403-0193. Now, we kind of already covered the checking in with everybody. Orc, you okay, bud?
No.
Okay, he's not okay. So you know what? We're going to just power right through because it's a little bit of a Debbie Downer energy. Riz, how you doing, buddy? Doing all right? He's chilling.
He's big chilling.
He's big chilling in the cuck chair. We appreciate that.
You know,
Very blue.
that is a cuck chair.
Yeah, it is.
But
It
you know,
is.
why not have a cuck chair in the shack?
You know, it's true. We have two others behind us, which are even cuckier if you think about it, because they're hidden away.
Can we look at the most recent comment?
Can I tell you the man pocket is a great utility. It and armpit are body temperature regulators.
He's talking about his gooch.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware.
It's not a pocket,
I love
dude.
that. Thank you.
Oh
Lund-
my god.
Lund-
Side note, though,
Dizzle?
did you know otters have body pockets? It's just their
They're
armpits.
gooches?
No,
Oh.
no. Why would you want to think about an otter's gooch? You're
They
weird.
have to have
That's
them,
weird.
I'm assuming.
No.
Doesn't every animal have
They
a
also
gooch?
have the densest fur in the animal kingdom. There you go.
Okay.
Ask me how I know that.
You got the tism a little.
No.
That's okay. Fun.
I went to the aquarium
When?
a couple of weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah,
did?
after Jazz Fest. A little skibidi bop bit.
And then you went to, what a cute little date.
Yeah. I met a guy from Oaxaca.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not sure if he lives out of his van or not, but I got a shirt made from Oaxaca. It's pretty sweet.
You know what? Great cheese.
Great cheese. That
Oaxaca cheese is
I
great
swear,
cheese.
I swear to God, first thing I said to him is like, it's not the only thing that's great there. It's like, okay. And he's like, check out this shirt. And I was like, damn it.
You sold
I'm
me.
kind of vibing with this guy. And he's
Why is like your thing shirt? Like
You're a shirt guy.
You are a shirt
No.
dude and a medallion guy.
I'm just low key.
You look like a fucking street pimp with your fucking medallion. Does it give
I
you
hate-
special powers?
I hate saying it. I'm low key just kind of a shopper girl.
Also, I love that you wear a St. Christopher necklace when aren't you like atheist?
yes.
I mean, it's more
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
like it's more so of like a good luck charm for mom.
You know what I
Okay,
think
that's
that he's
cute.
disregarding?
Huh.
Okay, because like we grew up in the church,
Yeah.
and you know we believe in God and
Yeah.
stuff,
Yeah.
and Jesus.
And Jesus.
I think we believe very similarly.
Yeah.
The way that we approach organized religion and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Elliot
is an atheist. However, the fact that he's with Lady Jams proves God exists.
fair. That's fair.
You know why?
I can believe that.
Because when they broke up, he was fucked up for fucking 5 years.
Yeah.
And God gave him another chance
I know.
at it, and it's working out. Elliot, I think you need to reevaluate your belief
Did
system.
you not pray not one time saying, if there is a God, please send me back?
Be honest.
My
no,
Lady Jams.
I was never.
Elliot, be
No,
honest.
no,
You never.
No, I'm being honest. It's not that I'm not. I don't want to say religious, spiritual. I just kind of lean like if I were to be like spiritual, I kind of believe in reincarnation. Like I'd come back as something new.
I hate that idea.
Hold on.
Really? I think
I
that'd be kind of
respect
sick.
it, but that scares me.
Okay.
That'd be sick. Coming back as like a sloth.
When Sarah and I had 2 super bad breakups
Yeah.
in my history. Josh's mom was like terrible, but I got sober
Yeah.
during that time. So I got a lot of tools to deal with like the breakup and heartache. And then I cleaned my life up and I kind of understood why it went bad and it took my responsibility for it. When me and Sarah broke up the first time, it fucking destroyed me because it's like, this is supposed to be the best version of myself. Now, it wasn't, but like thinking back on it, I'm like, so I lost you sober.
Yeah.
You know? And for almost a year, I would wish on 12/34. I would pray all the time. I would sit on my car and look for shooting stars to make wishes.
See, I did that.
For a
I won't
year.
lie. I did the shooting star thing. If I
For
saw a shooting star, I'd be like, just give me
year.
a text.
For a year.
That's so cute, you guys.
And then I got my second shot, and now she bared my children. Stupid.
And now they're stuck with us. You idiot.
Yeah, you idiots.
I ain't never letting go.
We won. Power of shooting
That's
stars.
right. High five.
High five. Psh.
So do you believe in reincarnation? I didn't know that.
I don't know. I feel like if I could choose, like if I had the choice, I'd want to reincarnate either as like another person or the next generation, the next iteration of my soul, or I'd be like a bird or something cool. I'd be a roly-poly. That sounds fun for a while.
I did do one of those creepy past life. What did they call them? Like
I don't know.
they you take a little nap and someone is like, ooh.
Oh,
and they
like
tell
a seance or whatever?
There's a word for it. Like, regression, a past life regression.
Okay.
Where they
I never regress.
Where they tell you what you were previously.
What were you?
Were you a cockatoo?
I was another woman and I was in a tribe.
You were a native woman?
That's kind of cool.
If I had to guess what my previous life, if it's real, but if I had to guess like what my previous life was, it has to be some kind of like Japanese samurai.
See, I was thinking a little different.
Hold on. Or like some kind of a Spanish musician of some kind.
Okay, I could see that actually.
Because I have always had this strange pull to flamenco guitar, like in a crazy, crazy way. Like,
see, I was thinking like Chinese salaryman because they work long hours, they smoke a lot of cigarettes, and they drink and then wake up the next morning and just go again. Like
the Chinese do definitely.
They just grind.
Smoke.
They just grind.
They just grind it out.
They just grind and smoke, and they do a little karaoke. You're a little musical.
Yeah.
So
they spin their beers.
Yeah. So
what about you? What do you think your previous life, if you had to guess, like based on your dreams and like everything?
Dude, if I had to guess, I was probably just like some Polish farmer.
You know what
just like a cabbage farmer, and that's why I disdain vegetables, because I grew up around them my whole life with some like poor Polish dish every day.
I think you lived in an igloo. I do.
You make one hypothetical about an igloo and she's like, you're an Eskimo.
I think you did. I think you lived in an igloo because that was so random and niche when you came up with that. I'm like, you have been there before.
I might be an Eskimo, guys.
He did talk about Eskimos and living with Eskimos. Yes. You are strangely into Eskimo culture.
I'm just into
He's like, seal meat. It's pretty tasty. I don't know.
I mean, if you think about it, though, it would probably keep you pretty warm. The fur.
Yeah.
I mean, they can go through the water and be fine.
And
all that blubber.
He and the Eskimo had to live together, including when the guy wakes up with a boner.
I mean, he's still a guy. Like, he's still going to wake up.
He's just a guy being a guy. He's just a guy. Morning, what happens?
The worst part is just the language barrier, because I'm never going to be able to learn the language.
But maybe you did. Because in your previous life, that's just how it was.
I bet he always knew English. He just never wanted to speak.
That's what it was. He was just ignoring
It's like the girl from Lost. She just spoke Korean the first like half of the season.
Right. And then
until everyone found out, oh, she's fluent in English.
Yeah. Anyways, I just want to say something real quick.
You can say something.
I'm very disappointed in our medical system. So I went to go get my knee x-rayed. I actually brought it. So I'm there, I walk in, and they're like doing the whole like, okay, you got to move here and do this, da-da-da-da-da. And like, they make you take off your shoes. And I'm kind of laughing because I'm like hobbling in there to do this. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm just getting older and that's it. I'm like, listen, guys, I'm not athletic. Okay. I don't do anything that would put trauma on my body for this to happen. So I don't know if you're going to find anything or not, but there's definitely like real pain going on. So they took x-rays of my ankle and my knee up next to the other one for like comparison. They made me do all the moves and shit like that. And I asked him, I'm like, hey, is there something like, can you see something? And they're like, oh, we can't say that. Doctor has to say it. I'm like, oh, I get it. Liability. But like,
sure.
Anything funky in there? Whatever.
Yeah.
So like, I'm kind of like,
it's like you have a torn Achilles.
well, no, like something's like fucked up in there. Right. So I'm asking them to like, kind of give me heads up. They're not giving me heads up. So I'm like tripping, waiting for the like response to come through, and they'll like message you. The doctor hits me up and they're like, you have gay knees. I was like, what?
Very happy about that.
They're like, you have gay knees.
He's got the Disney knees.
And I'm like, what?
Disney's.
I was like, is this like some kind of weird fucking term here? Or can you pull up the email that I sent you so you can like, so if you look at it, I brought, there it is right there.
That's funny. That was funny. That was very funny. That was
they said creative. It was the gayest knee they have ever seen.
That's funny. That
and I was like, dude, I'm sorry that I have gay knees.
Hey, look at your quad muscle though, right there.
That's not really my knee.
Oh, well, someone's got good quads.
Did you make that whole story up?
Yes.
I love that.
Just for that setup.
That was a good one. That was a good setup. No, that was getting me back for the old Rasta Drew. Which I can't lie. I made clips of that because we have like a clip software that we use for our clips and everything. I've got like 5 of them, but I was like, I feel like Drew's going to be upset if I post these. So I was like, no, I'm going to hold on to them.
You can post them.
I'm going to post them.
Post them.
Because it's literally, it goes into like quad box of you and the picture. That was a good setup though. That was good stuff. You're funny. You're a funny guy. Real funny guy. Let's get to the talking points here. I want to start.
Hold on. Let's do a quick break. Remember, 4 breaks.
4 breaks?
Yeah. Quick 5-minute. We'll be right back.
All right. Quick 5-minute.
But what's up? This is Drew with the Do Over podcast. Sitting with me, the world's largest foot ever recorded to walk in to Brown Shoe Fit Co. in downtown Visalia, Elliot Jams.
Thank you. These giant feet, they keep me planted with all the craziness of my life, but it's all thanks to these massive feet and the shoes and the boots that cover them over at Brown's.
Now, if you didn't know, Brown Shoe Fit Co. in downtown Visalia at the southwest corner of Main and Locust is the only spot you should be going to get your footwear on. And they give you that old school kind of care. You walk in, and in Elliot's case, he clomps in. Josh is like, whoa, I don't even know if I can measure that foot. I need a specialized instrument.
Had to walk in sideways just to make sure my feet could get in.
Now, of course, singing the praises of Browns is something that we do all the time. And even though it's summer, and summer sucks in the Central Valley,
it's a little on the hotter side.
The one cool thing about it is Brown's semi-annual sale. A ton of inventory, 25, and in some cases, 50% off. And it just started. You're lucky that you follow and listen to us, because now you know you can go get the hookup over at Brown's.
Drew, if there's one thing I love, it's a sweet deal.
I know you love a sweet deal.
And if there's one thing I love even more than a sweet deal, it's a sweet deal over at Brown's.
That's right. And they have a plethora of options from name brands, including Birkenstock and my personal favorite, Hoka. And if you can get a little bit of a discount, some of them kicks, you know where to go. Brown Shoe Fit Co. in Visalia is a big, giant supporter of the Do Over podcast. We support them, so go take advantage of the semi-annual sale that's going on now.
Back like we never left. It's time for talking points. 1. It's time for talking points.
Talking points?
Talking points. 1. I don't like being an angry guy.
Oh, no.
But I'm going to be an angry guy here for a second. Because there is a local restaurant, and I hate doing that. Benz, I saw that. I appreciate you, buddy. Love you. But there's been one restaurant locally here in Fresno that really just ain't it. They ain't it, G. And they start with a Q and then with Pasa. I'll let you figure out who it is.
Didn't you already talk about this?
We haven't talked about it enough, frankly. Because here's the deal. tried to go to Wahoo's because Wahoo's great. They make a great michelada and they're fairly priced. Slammed. Okay, fine. Look over at Mad Duck. Also solid food, good beer, slammed.
Yeah.
Oishi, great teppanyaki, solid happy hour. Not the best patio, but it's okay. I still like a good patio. Packed. So now me and Lady Jams are looking. And of course, the only thing that has no line and nobody there is Pasa.
Yep.
So I go. Table before us. They get sat, and then we get sat right on the patio. It's a beautiful night. I cannot stress you. It's like God himself painted this sky. It's gorgeous.
So he believes in God.
Five more tables get sat outside.
Yep.
But we were the second table, so surely it'll go the big table, then us, and then everybody else, right?
Yeah, sure.
So every other table gets checked, gets their drinks, and gets their orders put in. The server that I think we were supposed to have takes the order of the party after us, and does this. Like, let's say she's looking at me.
Yeah.
She does this. She like averts her eyes to our table so she doesn't have to check with
She probably
us.
looked at him and she's like, he's not going to tip.
Which I am an excellent
That man
tipper.
is cheap.
Yep. His shirt tells me he's
literally-
not going to tip.
Yep.
Like, how have you ever seen servers do that where they do the quick turn so they don't have to make eye contact with you? Yeah, she did that not once, but then the second time, and this is where I was like, I'm giving them 3 more minutes because we've been there for about 10 minutes. We're trying to get drinks in. We're trying to beat happy hour.
Mm-hmm.
She greets us finally after taking everybody else's order. She's like, hey guys, how we doing? Oh, we're good. We're ready to go. And she does this. She stops communicating with us, turns to the host, starts a conversation with the host, and then just goes back inside. And I said, done. I'm done.
Never went back.
I stood up. I walked right past both of them, and we just left. And of course, we go to Mad Duck. We're seated within 2 minutes. We have drinks within 4.
Yeah.
I loathe Pasa.
Why?
Not just for their poor service, not just for their overpriced food, but we didn't even talk about the patio beers me and Edward had about a year ago. I used to do patio beers quite frequently. I can't anymore because, well, I'm a busy bee and it hurts my heart.
Yeah.
His whole life is defined by how many patios he sits on.
A different patio every week.
Yeah.
It's just really impressive.
I didn't ask for much.
Yeah.
Just a good weather and a patio.
Yeah.
I didn't ask for a lot in life. Edward's already there, beats me there, and he orders me a beer. And I'm like, Edward, you're the man. Just get me a happy hour Modelo, same as you. They give me a tall. I'm like, oh, cool. All right, right on. Don't think anything of it. We have 2 more. They charge me full price. And I said, hold up. I ordered the happy hour drinks. Like, oh, no, you just ordered normal beer. I was like, hold on a second. Why on earth, when my buddy ordered me a happy hour beer and he has happy hour beers, would you not give me the happy hour beers when I asked for beer during happy hour?
Right.
And they're like, because you didn't say. I was like, I'm going to stop you right there again, Queen.
Yeah.
I did ask for happy hour, which is the whole reason why we're outside on this beautiful patio.
Right.
Wanting patio beers. So Edward's for 3 beers, $15. Mine, $28. Fuming. I'm sick of this place. I'm sick of their poor customer service. I'm sick of it.
I love it.
Drew, ask me if I'm sick of it.
Are you sick
I'm
of
going to
it?
stop you there. I'm sick of it. I got the plate for it. I'm sick.
This rant's all over $10.
It's not $10.
Fucking 1,000 cents. They grifted out of my pocket.
It's not about the price.
1,000 cents, Drew.
In the words of Kingpin, it's not about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the disrespect.
Mm.
And the last thing you should ever do as a restaurant is disrespect your customers. Poor service, blatantly looking us off, and then just never checking on us. Like your easiest table, it's going to be, I don't know, 2 Modelos and like happy hour tacos. It's going to be the easiest order you have that night. And just to blatantly look past us, it's disrespectful. I don't like it.
Where's the place who got the worst service?
Pasa.
We know.
I just don't think you know enough. All right.
Funny enough. Okay, I got it. I got one.
Uh-huh.
This was with Josh's mom when she was pregnant. So this is years and years and years ago. We went to the restaurant before it got like overhauled at the aquarium in Monterey, the one you just went to.
Oh, yeah.
So it's our anniversary. We go down there and it's lunch and they sit us in and I'm like, hey, it's our anniversary. He's like, oh, you know what? I'm going to sit you in this corner seat over here. We're like, cool, thanks. We ordered like 2 sandwiches. It was like something simple. It took them an hour to get it to us. And there was no one else there. It was like literally just us. Took an hour. He apologized. And it was like, he didn't even check up on us for like 20 or 30. So we've been sitting here for an hour and a half. And I'm like kind of getting annoyed because it took so long to get our food. There's no one out there. So he's like, as a gesture of my apology, for me to say sorry, here's an apology, and brings us like their piece of cake and puts it on the table. And he's like, happy anniversary. I was like, you know what? That is a good gesture. Thank you. Whatever. The bill, he only charges us for the sandwiches. And it was like a crazy expensive bill, but it paid it, whatever. As they're going out, the manager comes up to me and he's like, did you pay for that piece of cake? And I went off on this motherfucker. I was like, you motherfucker. I was like, this is back in my drinking days. So I was like, we waited an hour and a half for 2 fucking sandwiches. Okay. This is supposed to be a special occasion for me and her. She's pregnant. Okay. Your server came and made our whole situation better by giving us that piece of cake, and you have the gall to come up to me and ask if I fucking paid for it. He's like, oh, dude, oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm like, fuck you. Give me your fucking Like, I went fucking crazy. I got the whole meal comped.
Nice.
Yeah. I was like,
but see, this is what will empower people that didn't have bad service.
I was like,
I'll hear that story. I'm like, oh,
you come up to me in front of other people asking if I paid for food. You piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, dude.
I can't think of a time I've had like a bad. I don't think I have.
You've never had bad service? You're a white woman.
I'm sure.
You have bad service everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure I have.
White women.
But I don't know. I'm like really oddly patient about things.
Dude, white women complain about their service wherever they go at all times.
I've told this story a million times, but my family, back when my grandparents were alive, they took us to Mimi's Cafe because there was one in Whittier. And like, I'm a kid, so I don't even notice the passage of time, really. I'm having my chalky milk. I'm doing whatever. It had been probably an hour since even like the server came to check on us. And my grandpa's like, my grandpa's like, I'm going to take a leak. And we're like, okay, whatever. Why you needed to address us for that? Cool.
Cool. Thanks, Gramps.
Yeah. He comes back with the chef. With the chef to apologize that our food hadn't come out yet because we'd been there for an hour and like 15 minutes.
He walked him over like a dog.
He went back there, raised hell, and brought the chef back to apologize to us.
I love
and
that.
then they all ate spit for dinner.
And like in Mimi's Cafe, they wear like the chef garb.
Yeah.
So like he's got the whole
like the hat,
ratatouille hat and everything.
That's bonkers. I've never
seen
there.
so many face palms in my life. My parents, my grandma, everybody was so embarrassed. But like you as a kid, you're like, whoa. So you got the chef to come out. That's so cool.
So when Elliot told this story, I was like, man, your grandpa sounded like a dick, dude. And he's like, he looks so powerful. I'm like, no, he was a dick. Dude, like that was a dick move.
You know
dude.
when like dogs grab like their puppy by the nape?
Yeah, that's
like,
what it was.
That's my grandpa grabbing the chef by the back of the neck, like carried him out.
I got a good one. Okay, so my dad is like oddly picky about food, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if he doesn't feel like eating something, like he just will either refuse to eat or he'll ask for something else. So he goes to a Japanese food restaurant with my mother, and the waiter comes up and they're looking at the menu and he's like, oh, you know, I don't know if I want any of this. And the waitress is like, well, what are you feeling like? And he's like, well, I really wanted a burger. And she's like, give me a second. Goes to the back, talks to the chef, comes back out. She's like, oh, we can make you a burger.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, really? And she's like, yeah. He eats it. He says it's one of the best burgers he's ever had, right? Like one of the best.
So now he goes back, right?
So then like 3 weeks later, they go back and he's like, man, I'm going to order that burger. So he sits down with my mom, and this is horrifying for my mother, I'm sure. And he's like, let me get the burger. And they're like, we don't have burger on the menu, sir. And he's like, yeah, but I mean, they did it last time I was here. The fucking chef walks out and he's like, is there something wrong with the food that we offer you?
Oh my God.
Which my father, for all that he's worth, I'm like, you've overplayed your hand, buddy. Like,
sure.
You got something special once. You should take that as a memory. You don't go to Japanese food place asking for fucking burgers.
Well, what if you ask for like hamburger steaks? They do. I mean, that's kind of Japanese,
I guess.
But no, I get you. But also, I can see where your dad's coming from because he felt like he has a special bond with that chef now because he made him the special burger. So then you go back and that's like the specialty, you know, like that's the relationship you two, like I'm the burger guy.
Right. Yeah.
You know, so I get where he's coming from, but also like your dad can't eat just chicken teriyaki. Like,
yeah. Like what the fuck?
Chicken and rice. Like, come on, man.
Well, I think my dad grew up like they were super poor. Like my dad's family was super, super poor. And his mother, they lived like on a semi-ag space. You know what I mean? And his mother used to like boil chickens. Right. And he said that the smell of that has just ruined bird for him.
Yeah, my dad too. It's like because he used to be like a football player and a rugby player, so he used to eat chicken all the time. So it's just been ruined for him.
Right.
Like, Dad, grow up.
I have chicken egg too.
When you talk about your dad being picky,
my dad's picky.
Your dad's really picky.
Yeah.
Picky,
he eats what? Beans and tortilla chips?
Beans on toast?
My dad lives off of just Tostitos chips. Like just pop open a bag. He could eat the whole bag if he wanted to, but then he'll get halfway through it with a bark through, be like, oh, I'm sick. Like, yeah, dude, you've eaten salt and sugar all day.
But he's a slender man. Is that what we all need to be doing?
My parents are just freakishly active.
Yeah, they like work out all the time too, right?
Yeah, like my dad will still go to the gym. My dad will play golf once or twice a week, you know. Still try and play tennis even though he's got a bum knee now. He's got
I know what that's all about. I have my gay knee.
You got an Elliot in your pants, man.
I got an Elliot knee.
An Elliot in your pants is diabolical. That is nefarious.
Jess, can you talk to us about Love is Blind?
I can talk about that.
Please.
What about the Kardashians?
They haven't started yet.
Okay.
But Love is Blind.
But Love is
going
Blind.
on, and she's been waiting to talk some Love is Blind.
But I might ruin a couple parts for you.
It's okay. I'm probably going to catch up on it anyway.
Okay. So I want to start with Netflix should be ashamed of themselves for how they casted this season.
Why?
It's horrific. I'm convinced most of them are serial killers. One of them is for sure, and I'm saying this with love, delayed. Like one of them should not be on the show.
Got it.
I saw something on TikTok where someone was like, I think he missed the mark and he meant to go on Love on the Spectrum.
Damn.
Which
that's rough.
Which I love. And but he is not equipped, I believe, for the show.
Okay.
Edmund is his name, and he has full-fledged tantrums as a grown adult man. There's him, and then there's one guy that I believe is a demon, and he uses religion to act like he's not. He's also homophobic.
That checks out.
That's usually how
there's
what? A religious man who's homophobic and doesn't actually like things?
Yeah.
Who heard of that?
The one thing I will say for Netflix, I'm glad they aired this conversation because I think his name's Nick, Nick and
Saint Nick, yeah.
And Annie's her name. Annie, who owns a hair salon, has the ugliest hair I've ever seen in my life. It looks like a bale of hay on top of her head. It's effing disgusting.
Is it supposed to be like stylized and it just looks like shit?
It looks horrible. It's like she has the worst extension job I've ever seen. It looks horrific. And the two of them are like, I can't remember who starts the conversation, but one of them is like, how would you feel if we had kids and one of them was gay? And the other person was like, I don't know. Like, I would not be happy about that. But like, I don't know. And like, I could tell that they were like dancing around like, oh, I'd be super disappointed.
Mhm.
But like, they don't want to say it out loud.
Yeah.
So I thought that was interesting. They got outed a little bit.
Well, somebody else, one of the girls got outed as being a little on the racist side.
Yes. Casey, who actually, I have a lot of thoughts about her because apparently someone reached out to her to put her on, was it Love Island?
Oh, okay.
A different show.
Yeah.
And her boyfriend, she said, encouraged her to go on this show. She said she had a boyfriend.
So she has a boyfriend and she's going on Love Island?
Well, now she claims that they're not together.
Of course.
But then
It's like, well, it's so funny because like 2 seasons ago, there was a guy that everybody loved. He was
Trevor.
Trevor. He was this big old bear of a guy everybody loved. And he seemed super emotionally like inept. Like he was great. And then you find out, oh, he has this horrible, toxic on and off relationship.
Yeah.
That they're still together.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, what?
So
I think like most of these guys and girls are like social media people.
Yeah.
That
They are.
They all come here to do this that already have. This has been like a common thing in, dude, it's starting to seep into movies that like people are casting people with like sizable
like
social
a TikTok
media
following.
Yeah, because it's like built-in advertisement for them.
Yeah.
So if you have like a person that has 500,000 followers on a TV show, then all of a sudden like that's free advertisement, which is clever if you think about it. But then you're also getting these vapid kind of self-absorbed people. And maybe that makes for good drama on these shows. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like a good, you know, I don't know. But I don't know if you guys saw it. Did you see the trailer for the Kim Kardashian show that's coming out?
No.
It's like a drama show.
Oh.
A drama show.
Like a soap opera or like an actual drama?
Like a scripted show?
I swear to God, I need to find this and give it to Orky so he can do it for Reaction Roulette. It is the cringiest shit. It's like high-end divorce attorneys.
Oh, because she's an attorney.
And
I have seen this. It's like Suits.
It's like
but for ladies.
But for ladies.
Yes.
And it's a bunch of like rich, it's like a bunch of rich women that got dumped by their man. They're like, I can't believe this happened to me. And she's like walking out of a Bentley, like with an attorney that costs like $500,000. I can't believe this happened to me. And it's like all slow-mo and stylish. It is so fucking cringe.
Kim's up there and she's like, this court is spelt with a K.
Dude, you should totally, we'll watch it on Reaction Roulette because there's a link out. It's like, when I was watching it, my mouth was just.
I feel like it will not get very far. Like, I remember Kylie Jenner tried having a spinoff and it lasted one season.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine.
Like, I don't think it will do well.
Let's get back to Love Island. So
Love is Blind.
Love is Blind. I'm sorry.
There's a lot of love to go around.
I'm sorry. I have seen Love Island. I've seen Love is Blind. I'm kind of caught up with it. But like, who would you say is the one healthiest couple?
I can't think of one.
Okay.
All
right.
Netflix did a terrible job. I am like, and so many. I was like, am I just being like really critical? Like, am I being a bitch right now? And then I go online and everyone agrees with me. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Is the point of Love Island to like put hot people?
Love is Blind.
Sorry. Love is
happens.
Okay, so it's Love is Blind.
Yes.
Love is Blind.
So Love is Blind. You talk to people and then they reveal.
You propose to them and then you see them for the first time at your like engagement.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's really a bonkers situation.
Yeah.
And then you get married like 10 days later.
Yeah.
First of all, the whole marriage aspect is stupid. I think it would be more interesting if they just moved in with each other.
Yeah.
Instead of like asking the other person to marry him, just have them live together for like 2 months.
What's that one show? You and Lady Jams watch it too. Where they Married at First Sight, where they literally meet at the altar for the first time.
Yeah. She watches that more than I do. I'll like do the watch and pass like, huh, that's stupid. And then you're like,
and you stop and watch.
Yeah. But
they have like professional matchmakers, and it has to be for the drama, but they always fuck up. Like it's always like
the last one I saw, this girl.
What do you mean? They always fuck up.
Well, it's all like, for example, it'll be like this girl over here. I'm super religious, and it's really important to me that I'm with someone that's the same religion as me, and and then they're like, here's this atheist Satan worshiper, but you guys, you'll challenge each other, and it's gonna be great. And it's like,
you need to expand your horizon.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
There was one where this girl, she was like, I like things this way, this way, this way. I want him to have his own place and stuff like that. And then they pair her with this, like, I believe he's an islander who lives with his parents still, not because he couldn't move out, but because he just loves spending time with his family. So he like rents out his own little part of the house. And like the second she heard that, she starts like hyperventilating. She's in the bathroom during their wedding. Fast forward, he cheats on her with one of the other girls that's married because she's super into fitness and he's super into fitness. And the other guy,
the fitness connection.
Yeah.
We know about that.
We sure do.
Are they CrossFitters?
No, I think he's more of like your classic like islander build, like powerlifting. And she was like the Pilates, yoga, and probably CrossFitting.
I could hate on CrossFit for a long time.
I can hate on CrossFit without the cheating and orgies.
Well,
it's stupid. They're like, give us $300 a month and you jump on this box. The fuck?
Well, and you
want me to jump on a box?
Well, and if you want to do pull-ups, you got to do the worm. It's the
kip up or whatever it's called. It's so stupid.
I feel like my spine would snap.
I do give it to him for selling some loony shit to a bunch of people because like the fitness industry is much like a lot of other things in which it
a lot
is
of grifters.
Just saturated.
Yeah.
It is saturated with like grifters and people trying to, if you're in fitness, then you're trying to sell fitness clothes.
It's a cult.
It's like everyone's all wrapped around and it's all like get fit stat or like keep on trying.
Goon squad.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. So some dude came up with CrossFit and they're like, hey, we can sell people this idea that would cost very little money for a lot of gyms to get started because normal gyms have all this equipment and you have to and people need to be there to train. CrossFit, you can have one dude, in a warehouse with a room of boxes and a pull-up bar. And they're like, all right, let's go.
Yep.
Like you can sell that to people. You know what I mean?
I unblocked my, just to be nosy because that's what I do. So I'm
a nosy bitch.
I had heard through the grapevine that someone in my ex-husband's family is having a baby. And I'm like, oh, fun. I'm like, but I'm being nosy, right? I'm like, but he is now dating, bless her heart, girl, hit me up if you need help. Her CrossFit girl.
Oh, wait, the CrossFit girl?
The CrossFit girl?
No, he
just
moved
a
different
CrossFit
one.
girl.
Yeah, no, the CrossFit girl was his girlfriend during our marriage. That he moved her in the day I moved out.
Okay.
Yeah,
damn.
so that was fine. But
the day I left, he moved her in.
Yeah.
He's like,
he needed a roommate.
He'd be like, babe, we're doing box sets where it's like, my box is in your apartment.
He's in her box.
I'm pretty sure she was in his box.
Yes.
Ew.
Yes.
From what I understand from the stories.
Couple muff humpers. Yeah.
Probably in his box. Yeah, they scissor.
Yeah, they do.
CrossFit.
And
we'll make an X with our legs, baby.
Literally, like when they're finishing, they're like, the gym, Goon Squad.
Ew.
So stupid.
That's a whole lot of nasty.
Fucking high five.
That was good. What did you say?
It was a little fart noise.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I have some spicy Halloween prompts.
Oh, I have some Halloween prompts.
Ooh,
did you read my prompts?
No.
Do you guys not read any of the notes?
I do.
No.
I'm pulling a Jess.
Okay.
Listen, man.
All right, we'll go. Here, let's take another break, and then we'll go prompt for prompt.
All right. Sounds good. Bam. What's up? This is Drew from the Do Over Podcast posing a question. Are you feeling as drained and depleted as I am? It's kind of rough out there. Well, fret not, I got good news for you. There's a natural way to boost your energy, recover faster, and simply just feel your best. That boost is going to be found at Aqua Infusions. They specialize in IV drip therapy to help with athletic recovery, immunity support, hangover and detox, inflammation reduction by offering IV vitamin infusions and B12 shots, and much, much more. Their licensed nurses and board-certified emergency medicine doctors provide a safe, effective, and refreshing experience, and I mean refreshing. Find Aqua Infusions conveniently located inside the Armstrong Urgent Care Clinic on the corner of Shaw and Armstrong in Clovis. Book online at aquainfusions.com and use coupon code JED15 just for the Do-Over family. Or call and get an appointment at 559-492-8428. That's 559-492-8428. Aqua Infusions, providing IV drip therapy we can all enjoy.
All men are fruit,
Because we have seed.
Okay.
but I have an egg, so am I a vegetable?
No, you're a chicken.
All right. Okay, before we get started, let's just do a quick Drew's news.
Okay.
Jess's favorite.
With your anchor,
Drew's.
I'll be weatherman.
Okay.
It looks pretty nice outside.
Hey, man. The prospects of cooler weather is coming up next week. We're going to get down to the low 70s, some of the 60s.
And some rain.
Ooh, child, I've been waiting for this
I am too.
for a while. You know what? This is the first time in a long time that we're actually going to get weather appropriate weather in Fresno
Mhm.
for October.
Yeah.
It only took us halfway through it, but you know what? It's fine.
The last time it was cold in October, I remember this, is because it was when Taylor was not even a year old.
Mhm.
Dylan was 2.
It was that super rainy year we had.
We took them to the pumpkin patch and we had to wear jackets. And I was
Mhm.
like, that's the last time it's been cold in October.
Yeah.
You know? So very excited about that.
Mhm.
Big time.
But this is interesting. We are in the middle of a government shutdown.
We are.
What's most interesting about this, and I have a prognostication here. I'm assuming a lot of shit in the background.
Okay.
But
Pulling an Elliot. I like it.
very publicly, there was a special election in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Adelita Grijalva
Mm-hmm.
was elected.
Yep.
She is the official 218th vote on the discharge petition for the Epstein files.
Correct.
Speaker Mike Johnson
Yes.
is refusing to swear her in. Now, he has come up with every bullshit excuse. See, what they're saying is that there's a lot of pressure from the White House and Mike Johnson with the Republicans that have signed on for the discharge petition
Mm-hmm.
to take their name off of it. They're refusing
Right.
to do so. There's rumors in the background that the bomb's about to drop, that it's going to come out, it's unavoidable, and it's going to be absolute chaos.
Right. And the story is like, oh, well, we're in a shutdown. I can't swear her in. But
Which he did.
he has sworn in 2 other officials when there was a previous shutdown. So it can be done. He's refusing not to.
2 Florida officials that were MAGA Republicans were sworn in
Mhm.
less than 24 hours after they were elected
Yes.
during I think they call it pro forma
Yes.
session.
Pro forma sessions.
Pro forma sessions when it, because they could still be in session, even though that the government is shut down. He's coming up with every bullshit excuse. The writing's on the wall on this. I wonder what will happen if they get the votes, how they're going to try to stonewall that shit. That because they are desperately trying to not release the Epstein files. In other news, streamer Moist Critical Charlie
Yeah, baby.
officially turned off his subs,
Mm-hmm.
his donation, his Patreon, turned it all off. And everyone was like, why? Like, what the fuck's going on? Why are you turning it off? There was a YouTuber that pointed out he's probably passively making 5 figures a day on all of his content. Imagine passively making like 10 grand a day,
Mm-hmm.
$300,000 plus
That's pretty nice.
a month. And everyone was kind of tripping on it like, oh, why? Why is he doing that? And it's like, because he has God tier money.
Right. Well, and he's always been good about like making sure you don't spend your money on things you don't need to. It's one of the reasons why I really like him.
Right. And Charlie has pretty reasonable takes for a Florida man. You know what I
He's
mean?
probably got the most reasonable takes for a Florida man in
Yeah.
history.
I think Florida man, as far as Florida man takes are concerned, his are the most reasonable.
Yeah. Well, and
Right.
he's got all timers. He's got some all timer quotes like this one here.
He's pulling his cock out.
Anyway, but yeah, no, I've always been a moist guy.
Yeah.
He's always just been, and he's one of the few like YouTubers or streamers that I feel is actually a decent human being. I feel like there's maybe 3 of them total. And for me, that's Rad Brad, Moist. And then I really like Queso a lot as a person.
Mhm, yeah.
And I've really I don't like his content, but I've really grown on Speed.
Yeah, I mean,
He can annoy me for sure. And his content isn't for me. But he's low key, like incredibly impressive as a runner.
No,
as a sprinter.
he is very impressive as an athlete. Speed, although I've seen some of his like in real life content on Twitch, and it comes off as kind of self-indulgent and rude at times, like with people like freaking out, and he's kind of just like, I don't know, the way
I really liked his like Asia streams where he was in there and like him and Gramps always kept meeting, and he like when you're good with other cultures, that's kind of how I can judge you, or that's kind of how I judge you.
if you're not an asshole in
Exactly.
other lands.
When you're very good to the people in foreign countries,
Right.
it makes me think you probably have a lot of respect for those cultures and those people.
Yeah.
So it makes me think you were raised right in a sense. But,
yeah.
you know.
So I just found that interesting that he makes so much goddamn money, and you know that's kind of the right thing to do, is to be like,
Yeah.
don't give me money, man. Like he's like, donate that money to better causes than me. He didn't say he didn't need it. He was just kind of like, look, man, like I just, you know, donate the money to better causes, kind of a deal. And in a weird way, I feel like that will make more people want to give him money. You know what I mean?
For sure. No,
You know?
it totally will. But I mean, he's always been viewer friendly, which I've always appreciated.
The last story, and I actually, in a roundabout way, this comes full circle because I watched the story breakdown on Moist Critical's channel. There was 2 stories that he covered. One was the Hasan Piker dog collar thing, which the whole internet's freaking out about. And I get it. I'm not saying you should use shot collars on dogs. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying like the fact that they like trip out so hardcore over it, like the internet's kind of crazy. Period.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't like Hasan Piker at all. I think he's just a cockhead, and he's way too extreme for my taste. It's like when people misconstrue our political opinions here, and you know, and I clearly say like I don't like extremists on either side. Like they're both fucking bonkers. He is a definitely extreme left-wing guy, and I'm just like, dude, your takes are completely irrational. So can't stand him. But the other thing he was talking about was there was a live streaming of a birth.
Yeah, the Twitch streamer that was gave birth. Crazy.
And his take was what I think most rational people would say. And, you know, you got to remember, like, this dude makes his money on the internet.
Yeah.
And he develops content. And even just that, like, we are podcast content, right? But at least there's a class of what we put out there. Just the idea of content in general is like kind of lazy, you know? And he puts out content regularly, but it's usually his takes on things.
Yeah, it's usually just his opinions on a couple of random stories.
His opinion was like, this poor child is being used as content.
Yeah.
The moment it comes into
the world.
And it's like, it's kind of like a sign of our times. Like, dude, it's like everything has to be kind of mined and monetized in a weird way. And it's like, what the fuck happened to private moments? And like social media kind of ruined that.
Absolutely.
You know?
I think YouTube, social media, all that stuff ruined it just for the opportunity of clout or the opportunity of getting something bigger out of it. And it's like, for me, this is just my take on it. Like, can't we just get back to just playing video games on a screen? Like, like, God, man, like, can't we just get back to chatting with chat and, you know, just playing video games or something? Like, why do we have to film every part of our lives? We don't need to.
We don't.
Things need to be private.
I stepped away from Facebook a while ago. Ever since we've been doing the podcast, I check maybe Instagram like once a day.
You asked me to load up an episode on Facebook, and I had like 500 notifications. I'm like, God, I don't miss this at all.
Yeah, like
the last thing, literally the first thing that popped up was some like Uncle Rico political post. And I was like, yeah, I don't miss this for a second.
no, I think that there's something to be said about kind of separating yourself from that. And it's hard for us now because we're on the internet,
True.
right? Like you have to have some kind of a presence there to like let people know that you exist and what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Private moments, I think, are important. That
Yeah.
the memory of that moment is something that you cherish and you don't need to share that with other people.
Well, and like,
The birth of your child
well,
is
like,
probably one of them, dude.
well, and let's say in like 5-8 years, that poor kid, I don't know the gender of it, but it's going to be like, what was it like when I was born? And be like, oh, we had a sub series.
Subathon.
We had a subathon. We had a subathon, and everybody was so supportive in the chat. Holler at your boy, and like what?
Most of it's weird because we live in different times.
Mm-hmm.
So the overall outlook of it was extremely positive. Like a lot of people were cheering this on as being an empowering thing for a woman and da 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 da. And I understand that take.
Mm-hmm.
I find it to be a little classless
I agree.
that you would farm. And there's two ways you can look at it. You can look at it as like, she's demonstrating to people that strong women can do strong things.
Sure.
I get it. But there is also a monetization and clout factor to doing something like that, which if you tell me was not being factored into the whole situation, you're full of shit.
Oh, big time.
And that is very classless, in my opinion. Have the private moment. Like,
yeah.
I never hardly ever post things with, like I would here and there with my girls, but
Sure.
like those are my kids.
Yeah.
Me and my wife and my children and what we do, that is private.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah, I'll share something here and there, but like, and then you see people on the other far end that are like farming their family for views.
I've never liked those.
And I'm just like, guys, what the fuck? Like the family influencer shit. Cause kids content.
Those always come out with weird, like,
Yes. Yes.
So some weird always happens with those. There's never been a normal, just like family.
No,
Maybe the Costco guys, but even then, like,
dude,
came off they came off weird, but I mean, I guess they're fine.
kids content is rife with those family influencer clan things. And my girls would watch that content all the time. And like the put out, and I'm like,
Yeah.
when you have like your family and you're literally just pushing out as much content with them for money as you can,
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
It just comes off predatorial.
And the girls, because they would watch it all the time, would be like, hey, we want to do that content
Mhm.
too. And I was very apprehensive. We did one video and I was like, okay, we're going to do one video and they'll probably lose their taste for it. And they did. They stopped asking. So I was like, thank God, because, I don't want to exploit my family and our dynamic
And
for
you also,
money.
like, as a parent, you got to protect your kids.
Yeah.
And I feel like one of the more dangerous things you can do now in today's technology age is keep them off the internet.
Dude,
Let's keep their faces off the internet.
you don't think there's some fucking crazy assholes out there that
Exactly.
watch Nastia and have no kids? Like, come on,
Yeah,
dude.
no.
So my whole point is that it's okay if you are putting yourself in the internet world and putting yourself out there, doing whatever you're doing for exposure and trying to connect with people. But let some private moments be private.
Agreed.
That's it.
Like Jess's private moment she just had with the turlet.
It was a total girl issue. It's issuing pretty bad.
Hold on. Yeah, my bloody bench.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
essentially.
All right.
I just needed to make sure I ruined the chair when I got up. That was frightening. Literally, that was so scary. I'm so sorry.
Anywho.
Are you okay?
Looked like it took a little bit of life out of you.
Okay, so it's a joke, but I was joking earlier, telling Elliot that we almost had a do-over baby because I was 8 days late.
Okay.
And
Feels like a long time.
and I took one test. And because in my previous life, my ex and I were trying to get pregnant and like he, didn't have the
Swimmers.
Yeah. But during that time I took
He wasn't a fruit.
No.
Lack of seeds.
I took so many pregnancy tests that I can make a line out of anything. Like you need 2 lines, right?
Yeah, right.
I can literally I'll be like, I'm pregnant. Like,
Yeah, no, it's for sure.
It's a baby. Like, and so I took one and there was like a very faint shadow of something. I even asked my friend, I'm like, is that a line? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm
baby
pregnant.
time.
Ruh-roh.
I'm pregnant. And then I didn't say anything for days and days. And I'm like, man, Chris, I'm like days late. And he was all, no. And I'm like, okay, like.
What a king.
He just very, whatever.
What a valid king he is.
Right?
Just ready to roll.
I know. And so I'm so stupid. I bought a 5-pack and I took another test and it was negative, but I like sat it on our counter and then I like sat down and I was like, oh, I think like I felt it kicking. And he was like,
You're such a horrible person.
Wait, hang on though. You just left the thing you peed on the counter?
well, you wipe it off. And,
It has a cap.
You
You
have a
put the cap
cap.
back
Yeah.
on
I didn't
it.
just like put my pee on the counter.
Ew.
My question is this.
Yeah.
He's so nonchalant about everything.
Yeah.
And you want to get married and have kids.
Yeah.
And like he hasn't asked you to marry him.
Yeah.
Okay. And you haven't really talked, maybe here and there, about having kids, but you
Yeah.
haven't really discussed it. But if you're like, hey man, I'm 8 days late, and he's like, cool.
Yeah. He doesn't.
Does that
care.
mean he wants the kid?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Then why doesn't he fucking man up and have a real conversation? I'm sorry. I'm going to shit on your guy for a second here. both of y'all's guys. And I love myself some Silks. I think he's a great man. Okay. Great man. It may be time. It's like your career's good. You have your living lady.
Yeah.
Couple years now. The age is the right time to do it.
Yeah.
It's the right time. This is
Yeah.
the right time.
Yeah.
It's all adding up.
Yeah.
1 + 1 + 1 equals baby.
Yeah.
So like, why doesn't he just pop the question and start trying to have kids?
He has an order of things.
Oh, Christ Jesus.
We prefer an order in this court.
It's like when
There is order in this court.
when me and Sarah got engaged,
Mhm.
we singularly knew, like when we got back together, we're like, we're going to get married and have kids.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
Straight up. We knew it. We discussed it. We got back together. We got engaged on November. We got married in January
Mhm.
because she wanted to be married before she got pregnant.
Mhm.
Immediately started trying to have kids. But like, that's how it's done.
Yeah.
You talk, you just do it, and
Yeah.
you just do it.
He doesn't.
Do you think he's afraid to just do it?
He's a type A guy.
Which is what means
organization.
He literally
Follow the steps.
it has to go a certain way. And also, in his defense, I'm a little traumatized, so I'm not in a huge hurry. I do want a baby though, but
you think you'd be a girl mom or a boy?
he has girl sperm. I would bet money. If he had a boy, if he gave me a boy, I would be shocked.
I guess my
kind of agree.
I would be shocked.
That's meaner than what I said. Okay. So you've seen Idiocracy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how
years
it's like
and years ago,
just the dumb fucks that are just like out fucking or just having so many babies because they don't give a fuck. They're just, and then the smart people aren't having kids because they're overly intellectual and they're overly planning it.
That's him.
Dude,
That's
we
him.
need more smart people. Just do it.
You don't think that our baby would come out a little I think the baby would come out a little
No, you're crazy.
It's either going to be like a brainiac or like really gay and artsy.
Oh, if we're going to,
or it could be a brainiac, gay, and artsy kid.
That's right.
I think that you guys just go for it.
Well,
and
and
just
Chris
go baby trap him.
Well, and Chris
baby trap him, Jess.
Chris is
be
very
like, no, just inside is fine, and then just like put your legs up when you're done, and then roll around.
I know. Wait for like 20
the Big
minutes.
Lebowski. Yeah. Just like, yeah. What are you doing? Some Pilates.
I'm baking.
Yeah. Speaking about smart kids. My little girl, Dylan, she is proving that I have genius sperm.
Mm-hmm.
And her mom probably heard that and said, you mean I have a genius uterus?
Mm-hmm.
No, Sarah. No. You got big, giant hoots and you're gorgeous and you're also smart. But it's my sperm that carries the genius gene.
Is it though?
Oh, yeah.
I know you determined the sex.
Yeah. So Dylan they tested her, like, see where she's at.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all the kids in her grade, she is top 2 in math, possibly number 1 out of all of them. And she is top 10 in reading comprehension, but it doesn't tell you where on the line. So she could be like first 2, first 3, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Her tests are crazy. She's a GATE student, right? To the point where she's now getting bored in class.
Yeah.
And
it's
when
too easy for her.
And when she gets bored,
She starts getting a little crazy.
so yesterday we were sitting down because Dylan has something called selective mutism, which she like purposely will not speak to people or give them eye contact if she doesn't feel comfortable around them. Right?
That's what that's called?
Yeah.
All right, right on.
Okay. So,
Interesting.
and it's a social anxiety disorder.
Okay.
Okay.
I wonder if I low-key have that.
Maybe. No,
I
you're
feel
pretty open and you can talk to anyone. No,
I feel like
you don't
that's
have it.
actually really safe to have.
I do too.
She's, how do I put this? But it's to a horrible degree. To like, if
Got it.
someone
Okay.
like at the store is like, "Hi, honey," she's like, like
Yeah.
it's a social anxiety disorder. I wish she didn't have it. I've tried to bring her out of her shell. It's just who she is, and that's fine.
Mhm.
But what she'll do is she'll be very quiet, and then she'll act out for a response. Last year, she was doing it all the time. Like, we got almost daily calls and messages from the teacher. And I'm like, fuck, what does she do now? This year, nothing. And I was like, she's growing out of it. Literally, me and Sarah were sitting, talking about, we haven't had any calls, any messages.
Spoke it into the universe, my boy.
This is fucking awesome. She's growing out of it. She's hella smart. And it's going great. Da, da, da. Not but an hour later, the vice principal had to go to class to go have her run around outside.
Do some laps, kid.
She had to take a lap.
Kid, take some laps.
She did
Got too much energy.
She did all of her work. And when she was done and everyone was still doing it, she's just sitting there. She starts what she called stretching in class. She was shaking her ass in front of everyone like, right?
I love her.
The teacher said that she had to like try not to laugh.
Yeah.
But basically we were like, look, we pack drawing stuff for her. Just have her draw.
Yeah.
That'll keep her focused. That'll keep her fucking shut up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I am extremely proud of that little girl's brain.
Mhm.
Like, I'm taking ownership over this
Yeah.
As you should.
because she's the most like me. Out of all the kids, she's the closest to me.
But Sarah's really smart, though.
She's very smart.
So,
She's very smart.
Is
I'm
that
not.
a you thing?
Can I ask you?
Hold on.
Can I ask you a question really quick?
What?
Because you think Sarah has fart patties.
What?
Is our
Asperger's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is our new word to make it cute.
Okay.
Do you think? And I'm just being honest. Do you think Dylan's got a little
Probably.
Little touch.
A little touch of the tism.
a little touch?
Yeah,
of
but we lucked out and she got the movie tism.
she got the
She got the beautiful mind tism.
she got the burgers.
Yeah.
She got the burgers.
Well, because we got her checked. Because I was like, all right, if she has it, she has it. It's who she
Yeah.
is. Like, we're not.
Yeah.
It would be, and me and Sarah talked about it. I was like, it's a disservice to her if we act like nothing is different.
Mhm.
We need to be educated on what's going on. So get her, checked out.
Absolutely.
And I was convinced that she had some kind of attention deficit disorder alongside the autism, right?
Mhm.
We've sent her to several doctors. They all said that she is not in any way has any signs of autism. It's just severe ADHD.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like severe, not like my ADHD, but like on a fucking different level ADHD.
Yeah.
And she can be a handful, and the way she lashes out is kind of hurtful and crazy at times.
Mhm.
But then she's quick to get over it and be like, oh, everything's fine. You know what I mean? But she will say crazy shit at times. And you're like, God damn, like you're 7. You know what I mean? Like, what's it going to take, or what's it going to be like when you're 13, 14 years old? You know what I mean? And Sarah is hella smart. I joke around. I'm like, oh, it's because of me. But it was really easy in school for her. Like,
Yeah.
super easy. Whereas I didn't struggle. I was just lazy. I just didn't do my work. If I applied myself, I would have been fine. I was more worried about smoking weed, drinking, and fucking girls.
All the really cool stuff. Yeah.
I was too worried about being
stuff.
I was
stuff,
too worried about being a cool guy and hanging out and having fun rather than doing school. But Sarah, it was simple for her, like to get straight A's. She was a straight A student. So
I mean, I kind of get that now, just being in the master's program. I want good grades, and you also kind of need good grades. Otherwise, you get put on probation, and you don't want to be the kid on probation in the master's program.
No.
But man, I told myself in the Sundays, I was like, I want straight A's. I want to be on the dean's list. It's not going to happen.
No.
I don't think so.
Are you struggling, man?
So far, no, just because we haven't gotten to the heavier parts of the semester yet. So like, I'm getting my homework done early, so that's good. But like, once we get to this midterm at the end of the month, it's going to be a war.
What do you mean?
Because it's a lot of like data analysis, loading data, regression models, stuff I have no idea what I'm even saying, and learning how to implement it with the software of Excel. Again, I've used Excel for a total of 9 days so far.
Excel's
It's
fucked up,
so
bro.
hard. Yeah.
It's so fucked up, bro.
And so like I'm having to use like Gemini to teach me the inputs because like I'm learning the vocab and trying to understand it. And my professors are great, but like I've never used it. So having to learn the parentheses and the abbreviations, it's so hard.
That's
and
the app that I used to create my hobo.
Gemini?
Yeah.
yeah, they say Gemini is probably the best AI tool you can use. And I try not to use it as much as possible because I don't want to be dependent on it. But
Right.
it's a night. This is the hard, and all of my professors and all of the, everybody on the staff is like, this is going to be your toughest semester. So you just got to survive it. I was like, thanks. That's reassuring.
You know what?
Mhm.
You know what my problem with AI is, and then we'll get to the prompts after this. We'll take one more break and get to the prompts. My problem with AI is that the promise of AI, if utilized in the right direction, would be extremely cool. Like helping you solve extremely complex problems like solving cancer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like curing cancer, solving these problems for space travel and safety, and like the tool itself and the computing power that can really help humanity. But what's it being used for? Fucking slop. It's just, now I do have some reactions later of like Sora being used for some funny ass shit. And like, that's fine. Like funny, goofy things that you can tell is AI generated is fine. But the way that it's being implemented the most is slop. It's like generated videos, generated art.
Well, they had
generated
Jake Paul doing gay tutorials, like gay makeup tutorials
Yeah.
with AI. I mean, it's
Yeah.
scary how fast
It looks
AI is
so
within a year.
accurate,
Within a
too.
year, yeah.
I just don't know why it's not being used for the things for like the true betterment, because it's just being used to like replace people and
well, I'm sure it
human
is.
expression.
I'm sure it is, but I
Like-
mean, I think the stuff that pops up more often for us because we're on social media is like the arts, the photos, the videos, rather than like the headlines of it helping cure stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, we'll end it there for the news and all that whatnot. We got Prompt Talk. Did we ever come up with a name? Prompt Pals? We're going to use Prompt Pals next. So we're going to take one last little break and then go to Prompt Pals.
Before we do, there's a show that I want you to apply for, because we know that Elliot is an idea man.
Oh, the NBC show with Jimmy Fallon. Yeah.
You would be a fucking perfect candidate for that
I'm
show.
glad you mentioned that because one of my talking points, I crushed a presentation for NIL. Crushed it.
Nice.
Whole business plan and everything.
There's a marketing show that's coming out where you have to go pitch ideas
Uh-huh.
for like marketing campaigns.
Yeah.
I was like, dude,
That's
Elliot,
right up your alley.
Elliot would crush this.
Absolutely.
Look how nice I'm being to him.
So nice.
I need to get back to being mean to him.
No.
Pull up that gay knee picture once again.
Bring up the knee.
Bring out the knee.
Show me the knee. All right. We're going to take some high knees and then some breaks here in a second.
What's up? This is Drew from the Do Over podcast, and I'm going to tell you right now, I lean on expertise. Why? Because it saves me money. Here's a true story. When I first got into cameras, I watched a couple of videos online, did a Google search, thought I was buying the right thing, went and invested almost $1,000 into my very first camera, realized quickly it was not the right thing, went to Horn Photo, got it all in line, and then boom, I'm on my journey to actually being a photographer. And throughout the years, I've really leaned on Horn Photo as being one of those outlets that we are so lucky to have right here in the Central Valley. And they are the official equipment sponsor of the Do Over podcast. They're right there in the Bellagio. All you have to do is walk in, tell them that the Do Over sent you, and they will get you right on track. Maybe you're trying to take stills, do creative content, you want to do live streaming, whatever it is, they have a camera for you. They also do printing services, restoration services, anything that has to do with photography. Horn Photo has your back. Once again, it's right there in the Villaggio. And there's a reason why Horn Photo has been in business for as long as they have. They've been making memories last since 1937. All right, you ready?
Yep, it's time for Prom Pals.
Prom Pals.
Prom Pals.
Prom Pals.
We're gonna make that an intro.
Prom Pals.
Yes. What was our old one? Was it
Pin Pals.
Pin Pals? Yeah, it's
Pin Pals.
Prom Pals. I got a couple of proms. Drew's got some proms. I've got a few Halloween. I've got a few normal one. I'm gonna start with this one. And I know there's an obvious answer, but I want us to be a little more creative.
There's a ghost in here that Chelsea just moved. She literally just tilted to her side.
Oh God, that means she died.
No, she didn't.
I hope not.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. So I thought this was a good one. The scariest non-threatening situation you can be in.
The scariest
So like for women, it would be like a guy chase. Like that's what
That's threatening.
No, that's what I mean. Like that's what I'm not counting.
Oh.
So like your mundane, scariest situation you can be in that's not life-threatening.
I have one.
Okay, so do I. Go.
I think there's an obvious one, but I want us to be a little creative here.
A group of bald men asking me what I can do with their hair. That's scary to me.
Okay.
That kind of leans on the threatening part, though.
But okay.
But okay.
She's a
I
girl.
don't think it's.
So here, I'm gonna say one. Waiting in line at the grocery store, and then the person you're with having to run back to get something.
Oh, that is scary.
And now you're building up a line, and you're like, they're paying. I'm a kid. I can't help you.
I got one.
Okay.
I'm a kid. I can't pay you. I have no money.
But like, you know, when like you're a kid and your mom was like, oh, wait right here. I got to grab something. And then you're like, they're scanning even faster now. And you're like, I can't help you.
You're like 7-year-old. You like.
Exactly. The Willem Dafoe meme.
Okay. Driving and there's a cop behind you, but you haven't done anything wrong.
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm so tense.
Well, and like the stoner me is like, I don't think I have weed in my car.
Yeah.
I haven't smoked weed in like 7 years.
Yeah.
But suddenly,
what am I doing?
And you also have like a weapon.
The fastest 10-2 you've ever done.
Every time I go through TSA, I'm like, I have a gun on me. I've never had a gun on me ever. So
you're all, yeah, good. These guns. Okay, I got one.
Okay.
What was the best or worst hookup you've had in a Halloween costume? I got one.
I
got a good one.
Damn, I didn't pull.
You didn't pull?
I didn't pull.
Never on Halloween?
I've never.
Never on Halloween. Close to Halloween?
Like at a Halloween party? It doesn't have to be on Halloween.
Okay, I know my family doesn't watch this, I'll undo the curtain a bit. My early college days for Halloween was usually on Molly.
Okay.
I don't do any of that stuff anymore.
Usually I was on MDMA.
So like I was usually just like way too gone to function.
Okay.
I never.
So I was usually in like my Randy Korvetsky outfit just rolling.
Okay. All right.
Ready to roll.
I think I've told this story before. I don't know if I've told it on the podcast, so I'll tell it. I was 19 or 20. I was working at fucking Round Table at the time. And it was late. It was like 10 o'clock. And my friend's like, dude, this is your party. Come over here. I was like, all right. It was him and his girlfriend. And her friend was there. And like a bunch of other people, right? So I just put on my Round Table hat and I went as a pizza delivery
Anybody
guy.
order a pizza?
Anyone order a big sausage pizza? So I roll in. And her friend is this little cute little blind dressed as Tinkerbell.
Ah, yes.
And I was like, oh, yeah, you know. But then I'm like making my rounds. And then I meet this girl who is wearing a dress and it's completely made out of newspaper. And I dropped one of my most proud pickup lines in my life. She walked by and I'm like, man, I got to catch up on my current events. Right. And I was like, and it worked. She started talking to me. We sat down.
It's better than the line I just thought up in my head.
Which is what?
Breaking news. I'm horny.
That would have worked too.
Elliot Camps.
But it was a good line. It worked. We sat and we talked, and like me and Tinkerbell had like yucked it up for a little bit before I started talking to her. And this woman was what I like. She was curvy. She had big old tits, nice butt. She was hella smart. She was a fucking scientist from Sacramento. And every single time, like I went out to start talking to this girl, Tinkerbell started like coming in being like,
She knows what she's doing.
So I'm basically going back and forth from these two girls, and it's time for us to leave, right? And like my friend's girlfriend's like puking in the bathroom, and like one of the other guys that was there was like helping her puke, which set my friend off like a motherfucker. He's like, I'm gonna fucking kill this mother. I'm like, dude, calm down. So we're all walking out. As it's like literally a movie moment where I have to make my decision, right? Tinkerbell walks out, and then the newspaper girl walks out at the same time. And it's like, you know, the prompts you get on RPGs where it's like, where are you going to go? You going to go left? You're going to go right.
Notice this will change the story dramatically.
Yes. And I go and I talk to the newspaper girl, and I'm like, hey, I think you're like super hot, but I have to leave. My friends are tripping and she's with them. I'm sorry. And she's like, no, it's all right. Whatever. So Tinkerbell gets in my car, and I'm like, hey, let's go over to my friend's house. And she's like, all right. So I take her to my friend's house, and we used to play chess all the time. So I get over, it's like 2 a.m. I'm smoking weed, getting drunker, and playing chess with my friend. And I was like, hey, I'm gonna go to bed. He's like, all right, cool. Take Tinkerbell into the room. And when the outfit came off, I was like sorely like, this is just, I don't know what the fuck I just did. Like,
why?
Because he started talking like this.
Because when the Tinkerbell outfit came off, and like the hotness of the mystique and the hotness of the costume came off, I was like, I don't think I'm into this.
Why?
Right? I don't want to be rude to people, but it goes further than that. So I was like, I'm just not into this. I'm sorry. I told her, like, she got on top of me. I'm like, no. And I just put her down and I went to bed. The next morning I wake up and we're talking, and she starts dropping hard racial slurs, like hard R every other word, like crazy, dude. Like,
what?
Yes. And I was like, which is strange. Okay. No, Bob, she wasn't fat. She was the absolute opposite. I tend to go for girls that are like curvaceous and have like meat on their body. Okay. Like thick. I like them thick. Okay. She was very tight and tiny.
Yeah.
And it's not my sexual thing. Okay. That's it. But that even further turned me off when she was talking about like all this, which is funny because the friend that she was there with was Mexican.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how are you this
it's
racist?
The classic, I'm not racist, my friend's Mexican.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
she was like, I'm racist. Like she told, I'm racist. You know what I mean? And I was like, okay, all right.
That's crazy.
And I just dropped her off at home, and I was fucking like, and I told my buddy's girlfriend after the next day, I'm like, what the fuck did you do? Like, because she was pushing us to go hook up. And I was like, what the fuck were you thinking telling me to leave with that girl? I'm like, do you know how racist she is? She's like, oh yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck,
she's like,
dude?
I want you to produce me some Catholic children. I want you to produce me some Christians. I want you to produce me some whites.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking, I'll never forget that night, dude. Like ever. I will never, ever forget that night because usually I'm down for the count. I don't think I've ever taken a girl off me like,
that's wild.
Go away now. All right, I got my next one. I'm going to have you two blind rank Halloween candies. All right. You're going to blind rank these 5 candies 1 through 5. All right. I'm not going to tell you what comes next. We're going to start with the first one, Reese's Cup.
5.
1 through 5?
1 through 5. 1 being the best, 5 being the worst.
3.5.
No, just put it in third. Is it third or is it 5?
Dude, you give us the whole list and then we rank them.
You want us to do it
it's
at
blind ranking.
But we need to decide on a number together.
Yes.
Oh, 4 then? If you
4.
do, okay, we'll do 4.
3 Musketeers.
Oh, 5.
5. Okay. gobstoppers.
That
Oh,
would be 5.
That's disgusting.
So then Reese's bumps up to 3.
3.
No,
4 and 5.
You
Yes.
cement them.
See, this is why this doesn't fucking work.
It works if you just do it well.
It's
You put
flaw-
Reese's
No.
at 5 to
This is
start
a
it.
flawed system.
It's not flawed.
It's fucking
It's
flawed.
supposed to have you really think
It's
about your
gonna get
decision.
worse. Are you gonna say good and plenty?
No, I promise good and
Thank
plenty's not
God.
on there. So
Okay, can
gobstoppers
we-
are at 3.
Gobstoppers are at 5.
This
Next-
is a fucking bunk list
Next,
already.
well, it's your guys' list.
Okay.
Sour Skittles.
Oh,
2.
I can't.
I'll say 2.
Okay.
2.
So you have Reese's at 4,
I
3
can't.
Musketeers at 5, Gobstoppers at 3, Sour Skittles 2.
Mm-hmm.
Your patience paid dividends because you have Snickers at the 1.
Yeah, well, Snickers is the best out of all those.
That's what I mean. See? That's why you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to throw some stankers in so you have to really think about it.
I think that's a failed system. He should have given us the whole list and then we ranked them.
Sour Skittles are 5.
I think she's confused about the rules. Anyways, I got one.
All right, go.
The haunting of your ex. What's your ghosting story? Talk about a relationship that just vanished out of nowhere after a little bit of time, right? So
I
it could have
have
been
one.
a week or 2 and it just fucking like vanished into thin air.
I actually have a positive ghosting story. And I mean this.
He's like, I turned a girl gay.
No,
and
no.
then she found her wife.
No.
She
but-
had one crack of my dick and was like, nope, I want
Okay.
vagina my whole life.
All right, guys. So this actually worked out for all parties involved. Jesus.
Okay, go.
2 years ago, I was going on some casual dates with this girl, very nice girl. We had known each other from the past and just kind of reached out to one another, went on a few dates. The dates went really well. And then she, after we went to a concert, ghosted me for like a month. And finally, I was just at the point where like, okay, what's going on here? Like, I'm an adult. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Just, are we a thing anymore or no? And she's just like, oh, I started dating this other guy. He works better for me, whatever. Week later, Lady Jams messaged me. Everybody worked out, win-win for everybody.
Huh.
So the universe worked out in my favor. So ghosts can be good if you just pay attention.
I think he's still upset about being ghosted. He's like, what was wrong with me? No.
No, 'cause
Tell me what was wrong with me.
no, I've got plenty wrong with me. Anywho, Jess, take it away.
Don't you love my penis?
I'm going to mute you. You're on timeout. You're on timeout right now, mister.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I'm sorry.
No, you're
I
not.
have one. I have 2 different ones, but I
Okay.
told both on Classy, Sassy, and Shade. So I'm trying to debate which one I should tell. But I
The funnier one would work.
they're both kind of funny, but I think I'm gonna go with the guy that had a fetish for Asian girls. Have you heard this one?
Loosely.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna preface this with I thought that this man was gonna be my husband. I was like, this man is the bee's knees. He's hot. He plays guitar. He's all tatted up. He used to play pro ball. I'm like, fuck, you know?
Yeah, I'm just slipping off my chair with snail trails. I'm just skirting on out of here. Woo! Slip and slide.
And he DM'd me on something. I want to say Instagram. And he was like, "What's up?" And I'm all, nothing.
I'm gonna come.
What's up with you? And he was like, nothing. Like, when we gonna hang out? And I'm like, well, coincidentally, I'm house sitting for a friend. You can totes come over. He's like, bet. And I'm like, I literally showed a picture of my mom and I was like, Mom, this is my man. And she was like,
him.
this is gonna be my husband. So he comes over, he brings like some alcohol, beer, which I don't drink. And at the time I was like 22, like not a big drinker and especially not beer, but I decided to be the cool girl. that just
Yeah,
putting
bro.
one back.
I'm not like other girls.
I'm
I
not
can
like-
drink beer.
I'm not like other girls.
I'm not like other girls. I like IPAs, you know, because I want to see that PA. You know what I'm saying?
I was faking
You're
it
sick.
so bad. I was like,
She's all like this.
literally.
Oh my
It's
god.
so good.
Oh my god. Is that a spider back there?
It's so hoppy.
I was like, when he even was like he texted me. He was like, "What kind of beer do you drink?" And I'm like, "I don't care. Like, I'm not picky." I'm so stupid. Like, okay, so he brings beer and I drink it, you know, because I'm trying to be that girl. And I end up getting a little drunk.
Okay. Like how off beer?
Yeah.
Is this like the first time?
Yeah. I probably had like 4 or 5 of them. And I was
Oh yeah. You don't.
You're gonna get crunched.
Yeah.
yeah, like I really played up my part. I'm just so chill. I'm just one of the guys.
Right.
I'm just one of the dudes.
Yeah, bro, with a
Yeah.
backwards hat, punching his arm.
Yeah, pretty much. And we're like watching a movie and laughing, and we're having just like the funniest
Yeah,
time.
Step Brothers is my favorite movie, you know?
We were watching 21 Jump Street. And so all of a sudden, I don't even know what I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden he did this like move on me where he like turned me and like whoop, and like took my pants off. We never once even kissed, not one time.
Damn.
It was just like whoop. And I was like,
He's practiced this.
yeah,
I saw that coming from a mile away.
I caught it. Mind
She
you,
might be Spider-Man.
yeah, mind you, we had a conversation about how much he loves like Asians.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
I'm a white person.
Like, I don't, and he was like, I love when you do winged eyeliner. Like, he was very much into like when my eyes were like out.
yeah.
I was
Mhm.
like, whatever, it's whatever. He's who taught me what hentai was. I didn't like watch it with him, but I knew of it because
Of him.
of him.
Yeah.
And I was like, this guy is a little weird, but he's hot. So I'm just ignoring it.
Yeah.
It's fine. So he takes my pants off with I'm like dry as the Sahara because I don't know what's happening. Like there was no like leading up to it. Okay, now we're going to have an anatomy lesson here. Okay. This is a vagina.
Okay.
A clitoris is in one spot.
Was that a sign?
You don't need to go anywhere else. Just focus here.
Yeah.
I don't know where other people are going, but he ends up tongue punching. There's a nerve around
Yeah.
it and it hurts. He tongue punches this nerve, and sometimes like your legs are like, whoa, like it's like one
Yeah.
of those, you know. And so that happened, and I went like that, you
Yeah.
know. And he goes, "Oh yeah, you like that?" And like it was like the, and I'm like, so then the Oscar started going to me because I just wanted it to be over with. So I'm like, yeah, you know,
whoa.
I am like
whoa.
playing it up, right? So then I'm like, I'm done. Thank you. And he's like, you know, like, are you like gonna return the favor? And I'm like, sure, fuck, whatever. Okay.
She's all.
Here's another anatomy lesson. Well, I guess it's not really an anatomy lesson. For me personally, I think it's rude for a man to just without asking, especially in
Oh yeah.
this region.
Yeah. You kind of do it through dirty talk. You know, like,
Yeah.
you want that? And
Yeah.
she could be like, no.
Right. Like you
Like
need,
my wife would be like, ew, what the fuck?
like you
Get the fuck. Surprise.
you need to ask, are you okay with this? You know, because
Yeah.
I only am like that for like serious people. I don't just like be
Right.
doing that. I'm
Yeah.
not that girl, and I'm not that girl. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, gluck, gluck. I'm not kidding. Like a volcanic eruption.
Right.
I'm so sick to my stomach because I also drank 5 beers, and I
It's
barf.
a lot of calories, yeah.
I barf.
Oh no.
Not on him, but near. And I'm like, oh no. Well, that was the end of that.
Yeah.
So we never spoke again.
No way.
We never talked again. I take that back. Years went by, And he messaged me asking for a haircut. And I was like, nah.
Be like, yeah, I know what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I'm okay, brother. Thank you. Like, but I also knew it wasn't going to go anywhere because he was very much like, don't ever take your makeup off around me. Like, you need to look a certain way.
Ew.
Guys are weird the way they talk.
That's weird.
Okay, I got one. It's similar to Elliot's. It is.
Did I go too into detail right there?
No.
No. Well,
Okay.
yes, but no.
No.
Somehow for you, that wasn't so bad.
He's a fucking vagina, this guy. Like, he needs to loosen up.
You know what, Jess? You've actually been very good today.
Thank you.
Drew, you're a
What?
little horn dog.
What? How am I a horn dog?
You just went into peener talk for like 10 minutes.
What are you talking about? Peener talk? When did I talk about penises?
When I was talking about my ghosting story.
That's me making fun of you. Anyways, so
It's different.
I have dated a lot in my life, right?
Mhm.
But it's always in between relationships.
I heard that, orc.
Okay. Right. So I have, but it's always in between relationships.
Mhm.
Like, I usually have long-term things.
You're a dater.
Right? Yeah.
You're a dater.
So I'm pretty monogamous, meaning that like I like the security of being with like one person for a long period of time. But
Mhm.
in the middle of breakups, like I will date many people, and I've dated a lot of girls when I first started going to AA because is every early person in AA starts fighting like broken girls in Alcoholics Anonymous and starts banging them,
Mhm.
right? And all this. When Sarah and I broke up, and I kind of like accepted the fact that we're just not going to get back together. I met a girl off the internet through social media,
Mm-hmm.
and she had 3 kids. And I was like, I need to be with someone that's like has kids too, and whatever. She lived in the South Valley, and like we really hit it off, like really, really hit it off. And the more and closer we got, she's one of those girls that I think was like afraid of like solid commitment, right? Like,
Mhm.
and I was like, look, I'm this old. I have a kid. You have 3. We could either casually do this, or if you, and like, she's like, no. I just, yeah. So like, she would be like, oh, we're going to be like together. Da-da-da-da. And then every weekend, like starting around like 2 months in, she started going down south with like a group of her friends, like 2 of them being dudes. And I think this is one of the, like, I don't know if you know anyone like this. The girls that try to get you to prove how much you love them kind of a thing. Like, they will put themselves in very dicey situations in terms of monogamy.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And if you can't like,
If you're not like fighting for them.
yes, or
yeah.
getting over it, then
Yeah.
you don't love them enough.
Yeah.
So the first time she went down, we were FaceTiming, and like one of those dudes came and smacked her ass, and I was like, yeah, I'm out. I was like, I'm good. Because at first I was like, okay, we're like early on in our relationship. You're going down south, and I was going to overlook it. I was going to be like, all right, that's fine. You're an adult. You can do whatever you want. When that happened, I was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Right. I was like, all right, fine. I have a lot of friends that are girls that I have smacked their asses and stuff. Fine. I'll overlook that. The next weekend she went down again, and I was like, okay, this is just fucking weird. I told her, I was like, we don't need to do this.
Mhm.
Right? Like, we don't
Like you're
need
clearly having fun being single.
yeah,
Yeah.
like be single. It's fine. She's like, no, I love you. And I was like, all right. And I went to bed. When I woke up, someone had drawn a dick and balls on her, like with a Sharpie, on her tits and her chest, shooting a load into her mouth,
You
and
gotta
she
have a little-
posted it online. And I was like,
She posted it?
yes. I was like, I'm out.
That's
it.
You gotta have
mortifying.
some self-respect.
I was
there,
like-
That's
girl.
mortifying.
I was like, I'm out. So the next week I took her to lunch. I was like,
No.
hey, it's cool. We tried. This is
Mhm.
just not going to work for me. It's not, this is like way past my boundaries of being with someone. I'm like, I can overlook a lot of shit.
Mhm.
I'm like, this is just too fucking weird to me. I feel like you're just pushing the boundaries
Mhm.
on
Mhm.
purpose to see if I'll stick around. I'm like, nah, I'm good. And like, it ended amicably, but then she like kept on like, You know what I mean?
Trying to reach out.
Yeah. And I was like, dude, no. Like, no. And I basically just had to stop talking to her, right?
Yeah.
And then 2 months later, me and Sarah started talking again.
There we go.
So it kind of worked.
You went from chest tattoo, chest Sharpie to the love of your life.
I was like, how the fuck? It was so mind-boggling to me that you would make a decision like that
and post it.
And you thought it was smart?
I mean,
like that's a smart thing to do? Like if you're fucking around doing stupid shit down south with your friends, cool. But like for you to even if she just sent the picture to me, I could either laugh or not laugh. But the fact that she posted it on her social media account, I was like, what the fuck?
It's like you talked about earlier. Some things are okay to be private.
Yep.
Yeah.
Some things are okay to be private.
All right.
I got one last prompt here. Because as you guys know, I've been bartending Hobbs Grove. And Hobbs Grove, incredible spot, a lot of fun. I have my own stupid fears, which is why I don't do the attractions. And I'm going to go into that right now. Haunted houses. We in or we out?
In.
Out.
Huge out guy.
Yeah.
Huge out guy. And I'm going to tell you why.
I don't need to put myself through that.
I agree.
It's fake.
Doesn't matter.
That's where I'm throwing the challenge flag. Because look, I love Hobbs. I love going out there. It's a lot of fun. You should go out there. But what happens, on the 0.00001% chance that one of those guys is an actor?
I don't think that would ever happen.
Not at Hobbs.
I agree, not at Hobbs, but
I don't think it would ever happen anywhere.
But what are the chances that there might?
I think,
and for that reason, I'm out, dog.
I think you have more of a chance of being scared to the point of having like a heart arrhythmia or something.
Yeah.
Like I don't think anyone's gonna no killer is gonna hide. You know what I mean? Like I don't think any killer is gonna hide in the haunted house.
But how do we know?
Oh God, Elliot.
Because they're already in costume.
I went to Horror Nights at Universal.
Another one.
A few years back.
That's a negative Ghost Rider.
And it was frightening. Like that, it was so scary. I went with a guy that ended up being so mad at me because I was like sobbing the whole time. But I was freaked out because that thought did cross my mind.
See?
Because it's such a big place with so many different scare actors and some people dress up to go.
Yeah.
So that thought did cross my mind, but I feel like at the smaller ones like Hobbs or like Raisin Hell Ranch or whatever, like I don't think it would happen there.
I just don't. I would never be worried about that personally.
That's
I just
good.
don't think that I would ever electively put myself through that stressy of a situation on purpose.
Can I tell you?
It's not fun for me.
So
people love it. I don't.
I don't either. So Lady Jams she'll help me with some prompts time and time again. And she helped me with one that I purposely kept out, but I'm going to anyway. She was like, what you should do is do those like camera crew ones where like one person goes through and the other one follows with the camera. And she's like, you should have Drew follow you going through one. And
like the TikTok vlogs or whatever.
Yeah, but I was like, I'm gonna stop the brakes right here. One, I'm a big scaredy cat. Two, I know for a fact Drew's a scaredy cat. So both of us would be like, oh my hand, man.
I think they're so much fun.
Yeah,
No.
I don't.
No.
That's the thing with like scary movies. Like, I know some people love that shit. And I think it.
And there can be some campy fun ones.
Sure. Like the people that hate cilantro because their physiologically
like
has an aversion to it. It's like it tastes like soap. It's not me.
Couldn't be me.
For some people, they have that. Little Lauren has that.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe there's like either a gene or like a personality type that just loves scary shit to where I'm like, oh, fuck no. Like,
you know what I think it is? And I don't mean any disrespect, okay? I think it's just rational thinking.
You
saying you're irrational.
You are.
Just like how my fear of that being maybe not an actor is irrational, I think it's rational thinking to see a shady situation and be like, I'm out.
I think what Elliot's trying to say is that anyone who likes scary shit is gay and stupid. That's what he just said.
One of those I did not say.
He said gay and stupid.
One of those I did not say.
I heard him say, if you like scary stuff, you're gay and stupid. Elliot, why are you trying to make fun of people?
Let me ask you.
Yeah.
An abandoned house. Why would you go into it?
Dude, abandoned houses and like the ghost stuff literally gives me less anxiety than Hobbs Grove. Like, and I'm not saying don't go. Obviously, support Hobbs. It's an institution.
No, Hobbs, you should definitely check out, especially the bar.
Dude, it's an institution and people love it. It's the season and blah, 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 blah. But like walking through an empty house, as kind of nerve-wracking as that can be, that wouldn't scare me.
We have a ghost at the salon.
You have a new ghost?
Yeah.
You have a ghost everywhere.
No, he goes like this. He knocks on my door every time.
Or it's your stalker just messing with you.
That could
But
also be a
the
thing.
door will be open. Like we have the screen door, and then the door and the screen door will be closed.
You
the door
also
will be
have
open,
a
and they'll
you
knock.
also have a scare actor like right next door. You
Yeah.
could just be doing it.
He could just be.
No,
to goof
I
on
will
ya.
see. I have eyeballs. To
I have
my
vision.
door.
I see the ghost.
Yeah, we have a ghost. I know. I literally.
It'll be just a door that's open and
Yes.
just like, oh, it's a ghost.
They're speaking to me.
One of my friends, the girl that hooked us up, me and Sarah, the girl that introduced us, she was hella into like ghost stuff. And she was like, let's watch ghosties. I'm like, what are you talking about? So she puts on a fucking she puts on a video on YouTube of ghost encounters.
Yeah.
And it's like a door that's open and then it's shut. She's like, oh, and I'm like, dude, there's no other rational explanation to how the door shut. There could be someone under the camera that just pats the door. What are you talking about? I think you want it to be a ghost.
You want it to
I'm
believe.
calling my neighbor.
No.
She can vouch for me.
No,
Well, we don't have time for your neighbor.
we don't have time for your
Because we
neighbor.
have to get to reactions and we have to wrap up.
I have to take
It's
a leak.
already 1:37.
Yeah,
Exactly.
let's do a really quick break so I can take a leak.
2-second break.
Go.
This break is brought to you by Frank Sierra Finished Carpentry and Sierra Door Supply, providing and installing all your doors, custom closets, and decorative molding needs. Now, just a little pro tip, we've had the luxury of working with Frank Sierra, and I gotta tell you, their work perfect every time and incredibly fast and consistent. So whether you're in Tulare, Kern, Kings, and Fresno counties, the Sierras will come to you and offer excellent customer service and experience. Give a call to Anthony Sierra, your friendly neighborhood finish carpenters, for a free quote today at 559-623-3054. Thanks again for supporting the Do Over podcast.
Before we get started, a couple announcements. I'm going to remind you, Animania, November 1st.
Brother.
We're going to be all out there, and so is Jess.
For a little bit. For a little bit. Please go as Birdo. Again.
Please go as Birdo.
I don't know where my feet went.
Oh, Jess.
Don't worry, I can remedy that problem before Animania.
What if we just put her in a Barney costume?
And what I want you to do is get eggs and go like this and spit them out.
I think I'm so good with letting you guys do your thing, and I'll just show up as myself.
That's fine.
All right.
I just want you there.
You just want me there.
I just want you there
I think
because we
need-
love you.
I think I should just get really fat and be Wadio.
Wadio
time.
Here's another announcement.
Okay.
I talked to Lady Orc about this last night. This is in the early stages. However, and I'm really excited about this, so don't make fun of me. Lady Orc is a huge book reader.
Oh, yes.
And we were like, hey, we should do like a book club, right? Like a do-over book club. She just read Project Hail Mary
Oh, okay.
and fucking loved it. And I was like, that would be easy, good content. Like read like 3 chapters of a book, discuss it 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and like have people. Yeah, Bob, are you in, Bob?
I feel like that would be a good side video. Like,
Yeah.
those would be good side videos.
But that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's not like.
So we already take 3 hours for this podcast.
I
What
know.
if you don't want to do it?
Hold on. No one said you. Okay, see, this is my problem. First of all, no one said you had to do it.
Okay.
Okay.
perfect.
Because I know you don't like to read.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Elliot's Elliot.
Thank
so
you. That's fair.
The 2 people that like to read, me and Lady Orc, can do like 20 minutes, discuss the book, and like have our pixie candies in. See, people do like it.
See, I think it's a great idea. I just can't promise my ability to read.
Okay. Well, you're an adult, so hopefully you can read. Anyways, early stages, very, very excited about that because there'll be some cool extra content that we can do just for people that want to read along with us. I think that's cool.
I agree.
think this is a cool idea.
I think book clubs are cool. I'm just not a big reader.
Let's do a Bible study.
No.
Oh, man.
No.
The King James Version.
LeBron? The LeBron Bible?
The LeBron Bible.
The LeBron Bible?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Lord.
Bob points out, I want to say when I did my book club, it took like 3 hours, but at least 2 was off topic. I don't think that we would spend more than 20 to 30 minutes talking about it. Like, jumpstart the book, do like 4 chapters off the rip, and then 1 chapter every week. And like, if you have a book that has like 20 chapters, it's like a 20-week series. You know what I mean?
There you go.
So like,
I think it's great Monday content.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like coffee and books.
yeah,
Car
it's
books.
good ancillary content
I'll
to
work
put
on that.
Lady Orc seems to be in.
Now, hang on a second. I just thought of something.
What?
Because you drink coffee a lot and you want to do a book club, it should only be coffee table books.
Okay, coffee table books are usually just pictures, Elliot.
There you go. Easy
Okay.
book club.
Anyways,
I'm in. I'm on that one.
I could do
All
a
right.
coffee.
I could do that.
I could do a coffee table book club.
all right, let's finish up. Do our reactions. Get out of here.
Or to the reactions. Chop, editor. I'm sorry.
Editor, hurry up.
Okay.
The whole bath.
Wait, what? Watch me. Play it again.
The whole bath.
A shot. Just rifled the.
Oh my god!
Just rifle. And like she did the rose petals. She did the candles.
What the?
Just rifled a shot out, man.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it. No! No! Oh my god!
Oh, that. Okay, you don't even have to play this. I just want you to look at those feet. I know you have to like log into TikTok in order to look at comments, but all the comments are just zoom ins of the feet. What have you done? Look at that smug ass face. Oh my god, it's just you. Oh my god, those are terrifying little rat grippers. Those are all I had. God damn. Okay. Ah. Ew.
Is he fucking with the dog?
Get him. That's terrifying.
It's pretty good.
Oh, that was terrifying. Okay, what's going on here?
This one. I sent this one.
Kickball leads worship.
Is that fake?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I lost it.
Wait, hold on. Can we go back to that one real quick?
I want you to focus.
This one's good.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on.
From his head is
I will say before we go into more, and I'm not a Jake Paul fan in the slightest, but he has been a good sport about the gay makeup tutorials where he did one himself. Where he's like, I am going after everybody who does this. That is not me. That is not my brand. So like, if you're going to do it, don't be a ray gun. Play the part of the
Don't be a ray gun,
Yeah.
which we've talked about embracing the meme.
Yeah.
The girl that was talking, the guest speaker, she's from Australia. And I was like, ray gun, because ray gun got brought up because naturally you ask an Australian girl about it. She's like, so a little lore, her husband was one of the judges.
No.
So not for the Olympics, but to get on the team. And in order to get on the Olympic team, you needed a score and you needed to go to a certain amount. Raygun went to every competition in Australia. So her score was way higher than everybody's. So her husband got her on the Olympic team.
Someone needs to call that shit
Yeah.
out because she was such a fucking bitch about it, dude. Like, embrace the meme,
And
dog.
like, I was like, I think Raygun would have been a star if she just embraced the
if
fun.
she, no.
And she was like, Yeah, she is not quite loved in Australia.
If Ray Gunn embraced the meme, she would literally have cashed in
She'd have
millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Millions of
Millions of dollars.
Millions of dollars.
That's how not to do it.
Can't
dog.
get started without my morning coffee.
Yeah.
All right. This looks like an awesome breakfast. Okay.
All right.
$120. You got to hold my hand for 10 seconds. $120. $120. Right? What do you got? What do you got to lose? Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So uncomfortable. He's rubbing his head.
6.
Oh, he's mad.
7.
Oh, man.
8.
He's playing with him. Look at his fingers.
9. 9. 9.
He earned it. He earned it.
That's funny.
It's funny because, like, what do you like when you guys hold hands? Do you do the thumb? Do you do the rub?
I don't hold hands with my wife.
God, I keep.
Do you guys
forget.
hold hands?
Well, we do this thing where when he knows I'm mad at him because I say this is the friendship handhold.
I agree.
And so whenever he'll like go to, if we're going somewhere and we're like, I'm irritated and he'll go to hold my hand, I'll like make sure it's like this. And he'll be like, it's like, what?
You're hand fighting to get this.
Let me show you the hierarchy of hand holding. Okay. So
handshake.
no.
One.
I'm like relationship hand holding.
Yeah.
Okay. So this kind of hand holding is like we're going to a concert.
Yeah.
Swing.
Yay.
Okay. But like the I'm in love hand holding is, and you can tell, hold on, who's in charge of the relationship by the way the hand is held.
Yeah.
Male front, locked in like this.
Yep.
Male dominant.
Yep.
Woman in front.
Yep.
The woman is dominant.
Yep.
Go next time you're like out at a place and you see people going, look at the way that they're holding hands.
Mhm.
Look at the way they're holding hands.
I am an observer like that. Like
Yeah.
I like to watch like, or if the guy has the hand
I'm about to
like
put
on
my
the
hand
back
over
of the neck.
so goddamn
Oh.
hard.
You want to know, like, if you are in a female dominant household, statistically, the trash is underneath the sink. Where's your trash?
We have a little cubby by our like.
Is
fridge.
it hidden?
Yes.
Ours is not.
Male dominant households typically have an exposed trash can.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't want my trash out. I don't want my trash
It's
out.
With like a lid?
Yeah.
I don't want my trash out. I don't need people seeing trash.
All right.
Well,
Do we
if
have
there's
any
a
more? Or are we
lid.
done? All right. I had someone, I tried emailing him to him, but I couldn't get him in.
I have one last thing I just want to talk about
What?
because I want to talk about 911.
Okay.
Because 911 season 9, it dropped. Matt Drew. It dropped. And I'm going into this thinking like, there's no way they're going to start it being as crazy as the previews were, right?
Mhm.
Was I so wrong? 10 minutes in. Space debris. There was somebody getting eaten by a whale. And there was kids drunk on alcohol.
Does Lady Jams dry up like the Sahara Desert when you make her watch these things?
She recorded it so we could watch, so we didn't miss. She and I were crying laughing. This is 10 minutes in. And like literally this like CEO.
You're indoctrinating our baby girl. Stop indoctrinating Lady Jams.
Yeah.
CEO,
Stop
hang
it.
on, CE bros, like what they're like FaceTime is like, why aren't you at the meeting? Meeting when I could be kayaking in the LA ocean, you know? Whoa! And like a humpback whale swallows him. Right? And they're like, how do we get him out of the whale? I've got a brilliant idea. And of course, they have to make like the Asian captain, the smart guy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, yeah.
playing into all the stereotypes.
Checks out.
And
Yeah.
He's like, through the power of math.
well, and he's like, all right, we're going to make sure we're going to put a microphone with a cone into the ocean. Therefore, it'll make sonar for the whale to come toward and spit him out.
And these are like normal EMTs.
I thought they were cops. They're firefighters. They're just like first responders. I thought they were cops. One of them's like a cop, and she's like undercover and then like on a date with a guy who's like doing all this fraud stuff. And like, she like swoops his phone and the transfer on like the phone is the most like cookie cutter, like AI looking transferring. We got him now. And then like the FBI shows up like, we got him now. What do you mean we got him now?
This is our job, firefighters.
5 weeks of you up
This is
text.
my case.
It's like 5 weeks of you up text. It's like, oh my God, this is so bad. I love it. But then the CEO gets saved and like, I want to take my first responder to space. So the episode ends with the cop and her friend going to space. Like, what did I get myself into? And it's like
stupid.
And I thought I had a revelation. This is what I think MAGA people think all television is. And that's why they're so mad. Because it is so corny.
We didn't even talk about
so
how
bad.
Everyone is so mad at Bad Bunny hosting the Super Bowl or the halftime show.
I talked a little bit about it on chat last week. It's stupid.
I don't know why everyone's all mad.
The NFL's becoming a global brand. That's why they did it. He's the 5th most streamed artist on the planet Earth.
Yeah, but
that's it.
That's my thing. It's like, I feel like a lot of politicians in general, not just Republicans, are so out of touch. Like, when I heard Bad Bunny, it's like, I don't personally enjoy his music, but I'm like, oh, I get it.
He's got a great song with the Gorillas that I'm like,
but
I get it.
It's crazy. Like, they're not even trying to hide the racist undertones because they're like, well, that's just clearly a bad idea. And I'm sure ICE is going to be out there watching for people. And I'm like,
he's literally an American.
He is.
He's Puerto Rican. It's an American territory. Like, what the fuck are you guys talking? Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get on a rant.
Watch 911.
I was low ranty this episode. I want to point it out.
Because Ricardo was here.
Yeah.
I was low ranty.
Chilling.
Anyways.
There you go. There's the do-over pod.
I have something to say.
Yes. You won't be here next week.
I will not be here next week.
She will not. So we are substituting her out with AI Jess.
You should try
we
that.
have Darlene coming in next week.
Darlene. Darlene.
Yes.
Darlene.
I will be working a wedding.
The one thing I'm very jealous of you is that you get to do weddings and I don't. Let me officiate your wedding.
Well,
let me take
like
the
and
photos.
subscribe. Join our Discord. Join the book club. And if you don't, I swear, if you don't, you're going to get a stern finger wagging.
And thanks to the Patreon members that were able to roll by and get their shirt. Victor, I have the XXX put to the side for you.
XXX.
Then I'm going to...
Vin Diesel.
Ice Cube.
XXX.
That I'll be sending out in the mail, but I pulled it for you, dog. I'm looking at it right now. Thank you very much for Patreon, your support.
Look,
and all the people that are listening.
We hate to see you go. We love to watch you leave. Like and subscribe. We're leaving. Goodbye. Goodbye. Subscribe.
Goodbye.
Bye. Subscribe.
Bye. We love you.
Subscribe. Subscribe. All right. I'm sweating.